Hello, everybody. Welcome to Marvelous Mother Tuckers Monday. I'm one of your hosts, Jason of Mother Tuckers, my co-host, Bill, Garden Guy Bill, and our guests tonight, the very lovely Laura and Mary Beth of Fatbird Finds. Ladies, how are you doing?
Good.
We are so good. Happy Thanksgiving belatedly.
Yes. Did you guys get enough turkey, enough fixins, enough food over the past weekend?
Oh, yeah.
Definitely. I went to see Megan and we cooked. Megan and I cooked our own food. And so we ate the weekend.
Oh my God. Tina got groceries. We ended up having a thing here. It's called ham loaf in Pennsylvania. It's a Pennsylvania thing. And it does taste good. Well, that night we had decided, or I think I decided, that I had a hankering for some pumpkin pie. Yeah, don't go trying to find a pumpkin pie the night before or on Thanksgiving, or let alone the day after, because they're all always sold out. So,
yeah.
Yeah, so the only pie I could find was pecan, so that had to do. So, yeah.
That's my dad's favorite, but pumpkin is Megan's favorite. That's the one thing that she likes to cook.
Right.
She likes to make her own.
Do you think pumpkin pies are different throughout the country? Do you think they taste a little different, like from the Northeast to the West Coast to the Midwest? Like, do you think they make them a little different?
I bet they do.
I think they do too. Bill, did you get enough Thanksgiving food? Did you get enough pumpkin? Did you have pumpkin pie?
Yeah, we always have Italian Thanksgiving with Chris's family on Thanksgiving, and then we come home the next day and make what the Pilgrims would have eaten, and that's what I've been eating for days because we make extra. It's only two of us. We have like the 28-pound turkey that we're eating, and it's amazing.
Bill, did Chris make a pumpkin pie?
We don't do the desserts, believe it or not.
You don't do I don't even know who you are right now. I don't even know who Garden Guy Bill is right now. That don't make no sense to me. So I was gonna ask you to send me a piece of pumpkin pie. So
sorry,
you don't have anything to send me. Okay. All right. Well, gang, thank you all for joining us this evening. Happy Cyber Monday. Happy belated Thanksgiving to everybody. We hope you all had a very safe weekend. If you traveled, hopefully everybody made it home safe, or maybe you're still in your destination. We got a really fun live sale lined up for you guys tonight. So we're going to say hello to some of our friends, and Bill's going to explain to us how the sale is going to work in case you're new, because we've had a lot of new customers, a lot of new viewers, and welcome everybody. We're so happy to have you. And then
this is my favorite part.
Yeah, this is rapid fire, and fingers crossed Jason doesn't repeat names. Hopefully Jason doesn't repeat names, and then what we'll do is we'll go over our bookkeeping, and then we'll get the sale started. So before we get started, our official mod and bid ender tonight is the one, the only, Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen G. We appreciate you so much. And speaking of mod and bid enders, our backup tonight will be the lovely Holly Parker. So hello, Holly, and hopefully you had a very lovely Thanksgiving. So, all right, guys, we got Don't You Know here in the house. How are you? Don't you know? And I'm thinking Wisconsin cheese curds. Cheese curds. Have you ladies ever had a cheese curd? Laura, Mary Beth?
I have not.
Oh, really?
Oh my God.
Oh,
Laura, you got to film Mary Beth's reaction when she tries a cheese. Well, first of all, Mary Beth, are you a fan of cheese? Do you like cheese?
She's not a cheese person, if you can believe that.
It's not my favorite thing.
Okay, well then I don't think, nope, then maybe you're not going to like the cheese. But that's okay. That's okay. It's all good. That's right. When we're together, Laura and I and Bill will take care of all the cheese curds. You won't have to worry, Mary Beth. So we got you covered. Hello, Collector at Heart. How are you? So good to see you. There's our official mod and bid ender for the evening, Karen G. Thank you so much. There's my man. And normally at this time of the hellos, I'm snapping. But Bill, I'm not going to snap just yet because
it's a special day.
A few days ago, our friend Gavin celebrated his birthday. So you know what we do on this channel since we're low budget? You get a happy birthday, Bill. So happy birthday, Gavin, from all of us. Wishing you nothing but the best and many, 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 many more healthy years to come. So with that said, there's my man. It is Gavin, Grady Grupo Vintage Recordings. If you guys are not following him by chance, please give him a follow. He has a really, really fun YouTube channel. He plays music on vinyl, on a turntable, and he also spotlights things that he and Karen purchased from other YouTube resellers. So please go over and give him a follow. We would greatly appreciate it. They're very supportive of the community, and I don't think we could ever give them back what they've given us. So, Gavin, thank you so much. And Karen, thank you as well. Speaking of fun channels, please follow my friend Helen, the New England Thrifter. Helen, it's so good to see you. Hopefully you had a very good Thanksgiving, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Hello, Shannon. How are you? We're going to get on down here. We got Mary Jo in the house. How are you, Mary Jo? So good to see you. Hello, hello. There's Trina. How are you, Trina? It's always a pleasure to see you, Trina. Hope you're doing well. There's Mama Pam in the chat. How are you, Mama Pam? I heard that they had some good fixings over at the Annie household, so that was very good this weekend. So, Pam, hopefully you had a good holiday with your family. See who else is here in the chat. Hey, there's Camellia. How are you, Reese girl? So good to see you, Camellia. Over here with us on the tubes, we got Wanda in the house. How are you, Wanda? We got my mother, Linda. How are you, Mom? It's always a pleasure to see you. I love you. We got Steel Whisper in the house all the way from the Garden State. How are you? We got Wings with us here tonight. We got our friend John of Everyday Holiday Displays. Guys, if you're not following him, do yourself a favor. Head on over to Instagram. If you don't have an account, make yourself an account. Make sure you're following our friend John of Everyday Holiday Displays because he's going to motivate you. He's going to show you how to take your vintage, even your slightly newer vintagey things, and give you tons of ideas on how to decorate. So give our friend John a follow, who's also a Valentino. So good to see you, John. How are you, Melissa? Hopefully you are well. There is our friend Glowy Girl. So good to see you, Glowy Girl. Hopefully you had a very good holiday. Hello, Mars Anderson. How you doing tonight? Hopefully you guys are kicking back with some eggnog or hot chocolate, trying to relax and just let all the woes. Maybe if you had a rough Thanksgiving, hopefully we can make it a little better for you here tonight. So hello, Christopher. How are you? We got Powdered Donut in the house. Good to see you here tonight. Let's see who else is here with us. Laura Orton. So good to see you guys. I'm going to pick up the tempo. So if you want to say hello, please do. If not, that's okay. We do appreciate our good lurkers. So there's Tina of Mother Tuckers. How are you? Good to see you. There's KB. Always good to see you, KB. See who else is here with us. There's Terry. How are you, Terry? Welcome in tonight, everybody. Keep on scrolling down here and see who else. Oh, now we're spinning the globe. We have Weirna here with us. How are you, Weirna? So good to see you. Hopefully you had a very lovely weekend. Hello, Mary Dugan. How are you tonight? It's so good to see you. Welcome, everyone, to Marvelous Mother Tucker Mondays. We got Brenda in the chat with us. How are you, Brenda? So good to see you. There's a little spark joy in life. Always good to see you. Such a very pleasant screen name. Good to see you. Who else is here with us tonight? Keep on scrolling down here. I'm seeing a couple duplicates, guys. I don't know. Did I say hello to Susan? I don't think I did. Hello, Susan. It's good to see you here tonight. Hopefully you are well. And I think we're getting down near the bottom. Oh, there's Rosie Clover. So good to see you, Rosie Clover. Hello, everybody. There's a few more. There's Liz. Good to see you, Liz. We got Lisa down here with us. How are you, Lisa Day? Good to see you. Oh, my gosh. There's Karen Lord. How are you, Karen Lord? It's always a pleasure. Welcome. See who else is down in the chat. I think we're rounding that corner. There's the one, the only, Debbie Gutierrez. I'm getting good. I'm getting that tongue. I'm getting that roll down, Debbie. I'm still no Michael Todd, but I'm working on it, Debbie. Maybe I'll do better in 2024. We'll see how that goes. So hello, Brad. It's always good to see you, my friend. Who else is in here with us tonight? Oh, there's Buttermilk and a little cream is here with us. How are you, Buttermilk? Scrolling on down here. Oh, there's John. How are you, John? Good to see you. Simply Shenanigans. We got the Shenanigans in the chat. Good to see you. There is Cheryl. How are you, Cheryl? Hello, hello, hello. Who else is down here? I almost see a lot of duplicates. Hello, everybody. Happy you're saying hello to everybody else. We got Metal Girl, 1969 representing. How are you? Good to see you in here tonight, everybody. Oh, there she is. There's my friend Pat Robinson. Pat, your smile always puts a smile on my face, so it's always good to see you, Pat. Hopefully you had a great holiday with your family and kiddos. See who else is down in here with us tonight. Hopefully I'm not missing anybody. I'm scrolling kind of fast, and like I always say, if we miss you, we never mean it intentionally. I promise you, we'll say hello to you twice the amount next time. So without further ado, gang, welcome everybody. If by chance, hello, my flea market treasures. It's good to see you. Hello, everybody. If you don't follow anybody here on the screen, please do. We made it very easy. All the links to their channels, Instagrams, whatnots is down in the description below. Please give each of them a follow. And I just want to say, Mary Beth, you're a trooper. Mary Beth has a little touch of a cold and has so graciously sat in with us for a little bit. So it's good to see you. So
thanks, Jason.
And we understand when you duck out. So we're just happy to see you. We're happy that you're on the mend. We're happy that you're feeling better than you were. So
yes.
All right, Mr. Bill, I'm done. I have the gift of gab. I'm all done. It's your turn, sir. The floor is yours. If you want to tell us how it's going to work here tonight.
Sure thing. Well, everything happens in the chat, so that's what we're going to talk about first. You want to make sure you're in the best version of the chat possible so that none of the comments are filtered for you. And what that means is on your device, you should be in live chat or all messages. If you see you're in top chat, go to the top of your device and toggle into one of those other two options, either live chat or all messages. It's a little bit different on the different devices. You also want to make sure you're caught up in the chat because there is a lag on YouTube and we all experience it a little bit differently. So the way that you deal with the lag is you actually reboot the entire sale. So you log out, you don't log out of YouTube, you close YouTube, you come back into YouTube, click on the sale, make sure you're in live chat, all messages, and as long as that little red bar is all the way over to the right, you should be good to go. If you have any questions during the sale, that's what the chat is for. We're happy to answer questions. If we don't see the questions, one of our moderators will be happy to answer the questions. And as well, there's a lot of knowledgeable people in the chat. Typically, people get many answers to the questions that they ask. So, if this is new to you or, you don't remember something from the past, just ask a question. We will answer it. And if speaking of new, if you are new to us, or you haven't actually said anything in the chat recently, but you have been watching, why don't you let us know you're here? We're happy to say hi and welcome you to this awesome community. So we're here for a sale tonight. We have some awesome vintage items. We have 12 rounds tonight. And the way it's going to work is we are going to show an item and then say what the start price is. And Jason is going to pin that price right where our names are now. And then if you're interested in the item, you can put a bid in that item in $1 increments into the chat. We're going to describe the item, tell you anything we know about it. Please, if you know anything about the items that we're showing tonight, it's great to build knowledge in this vintage community. We'll also talk about any condition issues that the items we're showing might have. After we see a few bids come in, we're going to start a countdown. Typically, we start with a 15-second countdown. At the end of that countdown, we will say bid end. When we say bid end, our official bid ender, Karen Gillette, will type the words bid end into the chat, and the highest bid before the bid end receives that item. Now, we also do something over here on YouTube on Mother Tucker's Monday called Just In Case. Just In Case is an opportunity for you to position yourself the best way possible in order to get an item that you're really interested in. So if there's something that you really want to get and you have an idea of what your maximum amount that you're willing to bid on that item might be, you can actually put that maximum amount into the chat with the letters JIC preceding it. So JIC $50. If you have the highest bid, just in case, after the bid end, that comes in before the bid end, after the bid end, we will bid you up $1 over the next highest bid or the next highest just in case. So it's really an opportunity for you to beat the lag, to know what other people may be thinking about in terms of what they're willing to spend on an item, and just to get your best chance possible. Now, there are two things about the just in case to keep in mind. It should only be used during the countdown, and it should only be used by active bidders. If you are someone who successfully claims an item tonight, we need some information from you. We need these 4 pieces of information. All 3 of our shops bill using PayPal. So we need to know your YouTube screen name. We need to know your real name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email. You do not need a PayPal account in order to check out using PayPal, and you can actually use your Venmo account to check out through PayPal. Checking out as a guest is absolutely possible with the link that we're going to send you to your email. So that's pretty much it. Other than, we always do like to mention that we are selling vintage items tonight. We do our best to talk about any condition issues you need to know, but again, they are previously used and loved items. And we do appreciate prompt payment, typically between 24 and 48 hours, especially during this season, because we want to be able to get things into the mail as soon as possible, and possibly even before the postal rates go up in a few days. So we're going to go around and talk a little bit about the specifics you need to know about our shops, and then we're going to start. So I'm Bill, Garden Guy Bill. I ship from New Jersey. I use PayPal, as I said, and we all use an online service called Pirate Ship, which gets us deeper discounts than you can get at the post office or UPS for shipping. I plan on invoicing no later than Wednesday evening for this sale. And I can keep open boxes this week because I do have a sale every day this week except for Wednesday. So if you want an open box, just let me know. And I ship to the US and Canada only. Laura Mary Beth.
Hi. Okay, Dixie's decided to play like she usually does on Friday night.
She always does that.
So,
Right when we start talking on here, it's like she just starts running back and forth through the house with a ball.
So I'm sorry. Didn't mean to seem so distracted while you were doing that, but she was just cracking us up. We had to turn the mic off. It's hilarious. She's just running all over the place. So we have had a busy week this week. Mary Beth hasn't felt well. So we are catching up on like shipping from the planter sale and that kind of stuff. So we will probably, I will probably invoice and ship on Thursday.
Okay. All right. And you guys ship from Kansas, right? You guys are out of
Kentucky.
You guys
the
are
other K. The other K.
The other K.
The other K. The other K.
Yeah. Yes, and as Mary Beth would usually say, we are central to almost everyone. So shipping is pretty reasonable. It is higher, of course, on each coast, and the highest being Washington State and Oregon, that area.
Am I the only one that I'm getting into my 40s and I say one thing, yet my mind meant another? Like, I know where you guys are from, and I still said Kansas, although I was thinking Kentucky. Now let's see if I can mess up where I'm from. I'm Jason from Other Tuckers. I ship out of the Keystone State, Pennsylvania. Like Bill said, I use PayPal. I use Pirate Ship. I only ship to the US and Canada. I like to do all of my packing and invoicing one day a week. So I do that on Saturdays, which means if you come over to me and Amy's sale on Wednesday, Fantastic Finds, you'll have an open box if you purchase here tonight. So if we can package it together safely, I will. I know Bill said he had some other sales this week. One of those I will be on Friday, but that'll be on Instagram. So if you come over to our monthly Valentino sale and you purchase from tonight, I can combine that from Instagram and YouTube together. I can also offer free pickup at my brick and mortar. So if that's something you would like to utilize, if you're going to be in the area, please just let me know via email. Then we will invoice you just for the item. And then once the invoice is paid, we'll communicate on getting it up to the store. With the open box, if by chance you purchase something tonight, especially now that we're getting backed up closer into the holiday season, if it's something you want immediately and you don't want an open box, all you have to do is email us. We can get it packaged within 24 hours, invoiced within 24 hours. And then if it's paid in that time period, I can ship it next day. So never feel obligated to keep an open box. Just reach out to us. Camellia did bring up one interesting thing. She asked about the $5 increments over 100. I have been told lately some other sales are starting to do that. As of right now, we don't do that, but I will say and do encourage folks that if you really had your heart set on something, with the way the lag has been going here on YouTube, it would be very good to use the just in case. That's why we do it. And I also would recommend bidding in $5 or $10 increments to get yourself ahead of the other people so you could kind of secure the item that you want. So I think all of us on the screen will say we've also been buyers and resellers. And when you really want something, don't be afraid to put that price in. But again, you don't have to. So I think we covered everything. We had a few other folks pop in. Let's quickly say hello to them, and then we're going to get the sale started. We got the lovely Philomena in here with us. How are you? It's so good to see you. Hello, Brenda. I'm not sure if I said hello to you earlier. Hello, Tirza. It's so good to see you, Tirza. Hopefully you are well. Hello, Angela. So good to see you. I know we had our other friend in here. There's Robin. How are you? There he is. How are you, Brian? Always a pleasure to see you, my friend. I know we have Grandma Mary's Attic is in here with us. And I think I got everybody. I was trying to write down names. Thank you, Susan. Again, let me highlight that, Susan. Please make sure you're giving us a thumbs up. Please make sure you're following everybody here on the screen. Again, if you guys are not following Laura Mary Beth, every Friday night, flipping and sipping over there at 10 p.m. Eastern. It's 10 p.m. Eastern on my clock is the place to be. Hello, Blythe. Good to see you. And I think that was everybody. So let's get the sale started. Bill, do you mind setting the tone for us tonight? And then we'll have the lovely ladies go. And then I'll be the last one. Whoop. Hello, Karen Kennedy. So good to see you, Karen. I hope you had a very lovely holiday. Hello. And one more person. Hello, Heather. How are you, Heather? It's so good to see you. Please make sure you're following Heather over at Antiques Agenda. She has a great sale every single Sunday night. And I just saw Lucinda pop in. Hello, Lucinda. Please make sure you're following Lucinda as well. She's starting up some live sales too. And there's Mary Beth. How are you? Good to see you guys. All right, Bill. I'm done now. I promise.
$8 for choice.
You got it, sir.
I have a couple really beautiful vintage ornaments. They are these gold flocked apples with these flocked leaves up on the top and this really cool hanger on it with all of this rickrack and beautiful stuff on it, but it's hiding a secret. If you turn the apple around, there is a little pixie dude sitting right in a little slice of that apple, which I just love. The little pixie is a spun cotton head pixie, has a felt hat and a felt body, chenille arms and legs, and bendable. So I've crossed the knees on this one because I think it's really sweet crossed. All of the rickrack and trim on this is in great condition. And it's a nice little size. It's actually not a little ornament. They're nice sizes. It's actually the size of a real apple, quite frankly. Mm-hmm. It is 3.5 inches tall, and there are two. So there are two for choice. Yeah, so they're really sweet. I love these little guys in there. Again, their arms and their legs are posable. They're bendable. They have spun cotton heads. Let me just give you a little close up on them.
Bill, were these in your collection or did you just find these?
No, these were mine. I have a bunch of these. So they do come in a green color and there is a white one as well. And I needed to even out the colors that I had. I had too many golds. So I needed to. I mean, I didn't need to, but I decided to.
And they're asking if this was your creation. I think I know the answer. Yeah, no, they were made in Japan.
Yeah, these are Japan pieces. These aren't homemade. These are Japan. These don't have Japan. These two don't have Japan on them, but I have multiple that do. Yeah, really, really sweet. So thank you all for your interest. Again, it is for choice. I'm going to start a countdown. So if you're interested, now is the time to get your best bid in. 15, 14, 13,
those are so cute, Bill.
12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Bill, when you move them, you can hear how heavy the flocking is on those.
Like, yeah, it's good. And I chose ones where the flocking is still in really good condition. I have others where it does get worn. Yeah, super sweet.
I love these.
Okay, so thank you for the bid end. One of many tonight, Karen. So I see Camellia at 14. Sherry had a just in case of 20. Wings had a just in case of 25. Sarah, your 20 came in after the bid end. I'm sorry. So Wings has first choice at 21. You can just let me know if you wanted one or two. And then Sherry is back up if you just wanted one. And then it would be Camellia after that.
Gotcha.
Yeah, refreshing is a good idea. I'm doing it on my phone too.
Yeah, me too. They just want one, Bill. They just want one.
So Sherry, let me know if you wanted the other one, but if you had your heart set on two, it would go to Camellia and then Sarah.
Okay. All right, Laura, how much is your first item?
I think I'm going to start this at $20 because I'm going to do the set of ornaments. It is a set of 4 ornaments. And if you guys noticed, we have lost Mary Beth to a coughing fit. So she did her best.
Yep.
Little Ruth Ann did her best. to stay with us, and so we're gonna let her go. And guys, if you don't mind, I'm not used to. I've got my iPad here to see the chat, but I can't really. I'm not really looking that much at the chat because I hate to be looking down. So if somebody says something that I need to know, just let me know.
You got it, and I'll highlight it if I have. If it's something, I'll also highlight it on the screen in between bids for you, Laura.
Okay, that sounds great. Okay, so it's going to be a set of 4 Jewel Bright ornaments.
Oh, wow.
And I wanted to do them as a set because they all match. They're all the angels. So there's 2 of the green. Let me hold the 2 green ones up. Oops. There we go. Aren't they beautiful?
I love these. I love Jewel Brights. I love Jewel Brights. And the best part is that if you guys have animals, they're unbreakable. And if they fall apart, they pop right back together
They go
so
right back
easily.
together.
So
and then
easily.
There's a blue and a red.
Okay. Oh,
So
I
it just
love
makes
these.
such a beautiful set.
they do.
Let's see. So I think actually each angel's a little different. Okay, so this one's playing the violin.
Mm-hmm.
You can see her. They all have their little mirrored background. This one is like a choir angel. She is singing out of a hymn book.
So good.
And I think the green ones are too.
Yep.
Yes.
And again, they're getting all, you guys are going to get all 4 of these.
Yeah, that's great.
It's not
That's
choice.
great.
It's all of them. All 4. I thought they just needed to stay together.
Yep. Yep. John said he just dropped one the other day. He panicked for a moment, and then he picked it up and popped it back together. A house with cats. Jewel Brights are your friend. Jewel Brights are your friend. They are, Sarah. They are iconic Christmas. You are right. I always wanted to do a full tree in Jewel Brights, all the different sizes.
Wouldn't it be pretty?
Oh, I think it would be really good. Really good.
And I was trying to decide whether or not I want to sell these spun ornaments tonight, but I'm sitting here looking at these colors, and they're almost circusy colors, and they're stripes like these colors. So maybe I will.
Gotcha. Well, you got Alex in at 30. Yep.
All right. Well, then I'm going to start the countdown. Are we counting down from 15, Jason?
Yep. 15. Yep. You did that, Bill, right? 15. Yeah. Okay. Yep.
So here we go. And remember, it's for all 4 of them, although I can't really hold them up good. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You know, Laura, I keep looking at those green ones. That's a unique green that you don't see that often in the Jewel Brights. I don't see
isn't it
that.
pretty?
It's like an emerald green.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Oh, I love these. Bill, do you have a big Jewel Bright collection?
I do, and that's the other problem. I'm thinking about. There should have been 2 trees behind me tonight, but it didn't happen.
You'll get them up there, Bill. All right, you had Laura. You had 2 just in cases come in, but they came in after the bid end. So it's going to Alex E. Alexis E. I'm sorry. See, I'm telling you.
Alexis E. Thank you so much.
Alexis
Thanks,
E.
everybody.
Goodness gracious.
Yeah,
Thank
Jason,
you.
we need to move it to 20 seconds.
Okay. Yeah. I'm sensing we got a gnarly lag in here tonight. So, okay. All right, guys. $10 choice, and you can't sell with the lovely ladies of Fatbirds if you don't bring some home co. So this is my home co for the evening. I got a feeling some other sellers might have some home co tonight, but these are my favorite little nuggets. I love these little kids with these cute little faces. I always thought these were like the cutest little boys that they ever came out with, but they don't have to be little boys. They could be little girls as well. So they're in pastel colors. This one might be getting washed out a little bit, but this one is in baby blue. So the attire that the little person is in baby blue. And then the scarf on the snow person is in gray. So you're going to get both of these for the $10 start. And then the little hat and jacket is in pink. And I love the cute little teddy bear popping out of the little Christmas sack. So I think these were one of the later versions that Homeco did. So you can see that they are marked Homeco, made in Taiwan there on the bottom. Very good condition. No damage to them. They measure roughly 4 inches tall. Thank you, Karen. About 4 inches tall by about 3 inches wide. So let's get in on those cute little kitschy faces on there. The paint's in really good condition. Again, he is dressed completely. Thank you, Lisa. I see you're 12. He or she is dressed completely in baby blue. So it's a cute little baby blue. And then again, the hat and scarf on the snow person is actually like a gray. So if you do or like non-traditional Christmas colors, I think this would be a great little set for you. So there's your first one. Again, both have their Homeco label and they're very clean. Sometimes these do to discolor, after time. Thank you, Camellia. I'm calling this one a pink, but in some lights, it's almost like a light little lavender color, for the hat and the jacket. So, and then this one has the cute little teddy bear popping out right there, if my camera wants to focus. And then you can see it has its original Homeco sticker on the bottom. So again, you're going to get them both. I see you, Shannon, in at 15. We're looking for 16 or more. We're going to go ahead and do a countdown on these. And again, you get them both. And remember, active bidders can use the just in case. So we'll count down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Chameleon is in at 17. Thank you so much, Camellia. Don't forget those just in cases. Homeco, put it in your home. We need to pay Fatbird fines like a royalty every time we sing that. Oh my gosh.
I love to hear you sing that, Jason.
Oh, well, thank you. You do, but I don't know if other people do. Thank you. All right. Lisa Day, right before that bid end, it's coming to you. You're going to get them both for $20. Thank you so much. And we really got a bad lag here tonight. So, guys, refresh as often as you can. And if you can put those just in cases in as soon as you hear us starting to count, it might help. All right, Bill.
Jason, you completely stole my thunder. I worked on this little thing I was going to do for the whole week. I was going to say, hey, Jason, hey, Fatbirds, do you know what the letter is for tonight? And you were supposed to not know. And I was going to go, it's H for Homeco. But no, you stole it. I do have quite a few Homeco rounds tonight because I love the Homeco Christmas items. So I have a choice on 2 pairs at $10, Jason.
You got it.
$10 of 2 pairs of really cute Homeco animals. I love the way Homeco does animals. I have these little bears with their little teddy bears on sleds. They both have their Homeco stamp on them, and they are just really adorable. I mean, I think, look at how good the sculpts are on the faces of these bears. It's so cute. One is clutching its little gift, and another one has a little doll. Super, super cute. Really nice outfits on. The other choice are some other Homeco winter animals, but they are these skating bunny rabbits. How cute are these? So the bunny skaters are 4.5 inches tall, so they're a little bit taller than the bears. The bears were 3 inches tall.
Well, how would you choose, Bill? They're so cute.
No, because there's even more coming. There's so much good Homeco.
Oh my gosh, I love them. I love them. And they're really good and clean too. And actually, the paint on Homeco can fade and come off, and the cold paint's really good on those.
Yeah, they are really good. But I love the staging these little skaters because they look really sweet when one is in back of the other, actually skating in either direction. I think they're super cute.
They are.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that looks really cute.
Yeah, and then these little guys kind of going down the hill. Really darling. I love it. Go ahead.
It just doesn't feel like Christmas if you don't have some Homeco in your display. Do you know what I mean? Like, you can either do it all, and I'll tell you, the 80s is coming back. Laura, I don't know at your shop, but the 80s Christmas is super hot this year. They're buying a lot of the Homeco, a lot of all that 1980s decor with the apples on it and things again.
Oh,
like
really?
It's really in again.
Yeah, my mom won't put 80s stuff in the store. So
I gotcha.
I don't have her quite on board just yet.
Gotcha. Yeah, no, they're buying it up. stuff that I may have passed before, I'm not afraid to put in anymore because it's what's selling.
I'm an 80s girl. I love it.
I hear you. Oh my gosh.
Okay, I'm going to start a countdown. I'm also an 80s. I love the 80s as well.
Yeah.
So right now we're looking for 16 or more. I'm going to do a nice and slow countdown just in case you wanted to get in again. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. So it looks like the lag might be getting a little better.
I think we're beating it, Bill.
And there is the bid end. So thank you everyone for your bids. Yes, Mary Beth did cut out. She's not feeling well tonight. So there's the bid end. Let's see. We had a couple just in cases at 20, some just in cases at 21. Glowy Girl came in with a just in case of 20. Daisy Girl came in with a just in case of 22, and so did Glowy Girl. Daisy Girl, you have first choice at 22. Would you like the bunnies or the bears? And then Carol, you're back up at 22. And then Camelia, you're at 21. And then Karen Lord.
Yep, Karen Lord. Yep, because Daisy Girl was your first. Yep.
Yep. So Daisy's going to take the rabbits. So we have the bears left. If anyone wanted the bears, just put it in the chat, and I'll watch the chat because we want to get it going. So I still have the cute little bears on the sleds.
All right. How much, Laura?
Okay, this one is going to start at 12.
You got it.
And Bill, am I going to steal your thunder again if I do my home code?
No, Thunder's already stolen. There's no Thunder left.
Okay, so I have the little home code raccoons.
Oh, gosh. Oh, I love these.
There's 3 of them, and I can't hold them all at one time. So I'm going to show you each one of them. So here is the first one with the little present. And he does have his home code sticker.
Oh, my God.
Right there. We don't have Mary Beth to sing. Home code, put it in your home.
Put it in your home. Bill, you saw Carol once.
I'm not singing it, though.
Okay. Oh, my gosh.
There's the one with the wreath. He's adorable.
Love him. Oh, my gosh.
And this one has this big sack of toys.
I love
So
them.
they make the cutest little set of 3.
So good.
And I really think, of course, it's going to be years, but I'm going to encourage my girls to hang on to some home code because I think it's going to be just like we are now about the NAPCO and all the left-in and all that. One of these days, these are going to be really collectible.
I agree. Well, we'll be all sitting around eating some ice cream, talking about the good old days while they're talking about, did you see that the home code's doing like 300 on eBay for blah, blah, blah? Yeah.
Do you know how many of those I've had over my life?
I know.
That's what Mom and I do now.
I know.
So there they are all together.
Man, they're cute. I love their chubby cheeks, Laura. I love how they gave them chubby little cheeks. My God. So good.
And I'm going to throw in a home code sticker with these guys.
Ooh. Hi.
You love your home code.
Yep. And Lynn, yes, these are being sold as a set. So you're going to get all 3 of them, Lynn, if you decide to bid. Yep.
Thank you. Yes, it's not choice. It's for all of them. They need to stay together.
Yes.
If you love Homeco and you love murder, that's what this is all about.
Yeah, exactly. And also,
God.
if anybody wants to add a sticker tonight, it's $3 if you want to add to something that you bought.
So good.
You can just let us know in the email. All right, so I see Robin in at 20 and Pat at 21. And is that Camilla?
Yep, Camellia. Yep, you got it.
Beautiful name.
It is. She is she has a really good name.
Okay, so we are going to start the countdown. I guess now would be a good time to think about your just in case right at the beginning of this countdown since we are suffering from the lag a little bit.
Yes.
Okay, so here we go. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. Oh, they're so cute. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
My gosh. In the present, I think the one present he's holding, I think it's in pink. I think they actually made it a pink present that he's
Oh,
holding.
I think so. Well, it's a stack. See, there's a green
Right.
one on the bottom. It's green and pink.
Good choice of colors. Good choice of colors. All right, there's our bid end. So, Laura, you had Camellia in with a just in case of 30, but Robin came in with a just in case of 32. Camellia came back with a just in case of 35. So, for 33, they're going to Camellia Webb.
Perfect. Thank you, guys. Thanks for your bids.
Congratulations, Camellia. I know they'll go to a good home. So, all right, $10 and you're going to get them all. Okay. I forgot last year, Tina bought an estate's worth of beaded ornaments, and we just found them the other day. So, kind of in homage to Fat Birds, I pulled anything blue I could. I know their colors are blue and orange, but I pulled a bunch of blue stuff. And for $10, you're going to get 4 of these push pin ornaments, okay? And these are more of your bougier push pin ornaments. They're not your just, 1 or 2 sequins. They actually doubled down with, a few more of the little jewels on there and some of the sequins. So these first 2 I'm going to show you are identical, and they're almost 2 inches in diameter. And then I do love when they use the flocked ribbon as some of the hanging attire. So these look very, mod 1960s, very Sputnik when they, have all the little push pins sticking out. And if you don't like the tassel, you could remove the tassel if you didn't want that on there. But I left it on because that's the way these were made. So for $10, you're going to get these 2. All of the pins are intact. Thank you, Camellia. I see you're 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. And let me get in close. It's like a lime green. So it's a nice contrast of like lime green, and then you have like a your normal kind of blue, and then you have like a cobalt blue mixed in there. So it's kind of a contrast of those 3 colors. So you're going to get those 2. Then you're going to get these 2 as well. And these are just a smidge smaller, but these are in your silver and gold. And then they have this little embellishment down here on the bottom. That is your little pearl push pin. And then those are little plastic pieces added on. And again, if you just like the round push pin ornaments, you can remove these bottom finials, let's call them, like the bottom finials that are on there. You could take those off if you just wanted a round ornament. So, and again, these are little bows that they put on them, and then that's how you can hang them. So, and if you didn't want that on there either, you could take that off and use just a hook, get a little hook in there, and you'd have round ornaments. But kind of think these are on the bougier end, very mod 1960s. I collected push pin ornaments for a while, and I think these are some of the first generation ones. Seemed as they got more into the later 70s and into the 80s, it was more simplistic. They didn't have all the 2 or 3 little different little like bedazzled little gems or jewels that they would use. They just started using just push pins and sequins by the 80s, and they were just kind of scattered over the ornaments. But these fully filled up ornaments are probably more of the first series of the 1960s or early 1970s. So you can see how the light hits those sequins. So let's go ahead and count it down. We are at 18 with Camellia. Thank you so much. You're right. They are so groovy, Mars Anderson. They are very groovy. We're looking for 19 or more. You're going to get the set of 4. And we are doing just in case. These are a little bigger than the other ones. So counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Again, not your traditional colors, but that lime and blue is very throwback 1960s. And if you like more traditional, the silver and blue would be right up your alley, especially if you do a blue Christmas. And you're going to get all 4. Couldn't break them up. They were part of that estate. So we're trying to sell light colors. Thank you so much, Karen G, for the bid end. Brian had a straight bid of 23. But Camellia, congratulations. You did that just in case of 24. So they are coming to you. How are you, Nan? So good to see you.
You will never believe what I'm bringing right now.
No.
You will never believe it. They're in my hand already.
Oh
They're
my
already in my hand.
No, there's no way. No, come on. That's crazy. All right.
It is crazy. Right. It's absolutely crazy. Hi, Nan. Look what I have tonight.
Gosh.
So I have a pair. They're going to start at $30, Jason. If anyone's interested, they are a pair of gold and gold flecked lucite candles, which I think are these are perfect for the season. I've been waiting to bring them till closer to Christmas. So they are the 10-inch, nice tall candles. They do still have their made in the USA, do not ignite stickers on the bottom, the ones that tell you not to ignite. And they do still have their wicks. However, the gold wrapping that's around the wicks is largely gone on them. Oh, so funny. So funny. Jason or Laura, were you there the night in Misty's sale when Nan's house burned down and she was going across the lake and lighting? Yeah, it was such a story. And it lasted for like an hour and a half in the story. It just kept getting more embellished as we went along. I loved it. I wish I'd recorded it.
There were a lot of ups and downs, and there were a lot of trials, tribulations, ups and downs.
It was a saga.
You're right. It was.
Let me just give you a close up on how beautiful this gold flecking is. It is so good. And these are in really good condition. The clarity is good. There's not any scuffing. There is a little bit of tape residue down here at the bottom because a lot of people wrap tape around the bottom of these. Right. But that's easy to scrape off with your fingernail if it bothers you. I use, and I think I've said this before, I use hair elastics to secure these into candle holders. They work really, really well. And they don't damage the lucite like the tape kind of gets residue on it. Yes, we remember, Nan. It's something you can't forget, actually.
No, because you were so horrified in what was going on, and you were like, "Oh my God!" And then it sucked you in, and you were in. That was I remember.
And if I remember, it was winter.
It was.
Well, on the cold, icy lake. Yeah.
Yep.
Anyway, so then again, these are the 10-inch ones, not the 8-inch ones. These are nice and big. And I'm going to start a countdown. So if anyone else is interested, now is the time to get in your bid. Or if you're an active bidder, you're just in case on the pair of gold fleck lucite gold candles. So beautiful. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, the story is continuing. I'm here for it.
Me too.
Okay.
Those are so pretty. I don't know if I've ever seen those.
Aren't they nice?
Like anybody offer those up for sale?
Yeah, the gold within the gold. Sometimes you find the gold within the clear, but the gold within the gold is so nice. So there is the bid end. Jamie had a 38. Camellia had a just in case of 39. Nikki came in with a just in case of 45. So Nikki, these are yours for $40. Congratulations.
All right, Laura.
Okay, I'm next. I got you. I'm just trying to decide here what I'm going to do next. I think that we're going to start at 12 again, Jason, if that's okay.
Yep.
And I think that I'm just going to offer this sweet, kitschy little plastic deer.
Love him.
He actually is not part of the massive deer extravaganza that we had last year. I found him just in a little yard sale. He was just laying there at the bottom of a big bin of Christmas.
Man,
that was not vintage at all, but just him. Now he does have, wait, let's see. I just am noticing, I forgot to point out, he does have one little boo-boo right there. Just
and Laura, you said he's a plastic one, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, he's plastic. So therefore he would be really cute, like if you wanted to do an assemblage or something like that, or however you say that name.
No, you got it. Assemblage or assemblage. Yep. No, you're right.
Yeah. I know. I say it one way one time and one way the next. But yeah, he kind of, I don't know if you can tell. Wait a minute. Let me set him up here. He kneels down.
Oh, I like that. That's not a pose you see a lot.
No,
Yeah,
you're
isn't that
right.
cute?
It's really cute, actually.
Yeah.
Hello, Patty. Hi,
Okay.
Patty.
Let me show you the back again, and then we can start to count him down.
So good.
All right. Lisa Day is in at 12. So I'm going to count him down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Did end.
Gosh, he is so cute. He's got like a little sassy kind of look to his face. He's a little sassy.
He is. He's so cute, and he's pretty big.
And his neck is long enough so you could change out a collar or a bell for the seasons. I love that idea when you can do that.
You're right, Bill. All right. Lisa Day for 12. Lisa Day, congratulations.
You got that one, Lisa Day. Thank you so much.
So cute. And guys, if you're not...
I agree, Nan. You are so lucky that lake was there.
True. Did they? And I even think, didn't they even use buckets from the lake to help put the fire out? I think maybe
at one point Nan lost her oars.
That's right. She did. My gosh, man. Well, guys, if you're not following everybody on the screen, please make sure you do. We made it really easy for you. We put all of their links down in the description. So please make sure you follow Laura of Fatbird Finds, Bill of Garden Guy Bill. Please give us a thumbs up, and thank you to all of our mods and Karen G for being our bid ender. So $25, and I take it these have gained in popularity. If you guys like a lucite or acrylic, they've described these as lucite. I'm not too sold that they're lucite. I feel that they're more acrylic. We actually have one of these little poinsettia like assemblages in our Christmas display that we use. But this one we're going to offer for sale, and it's in very good condition. There might be like one tiny little chip to the top right here, right there. In the back here, you can see how they actually have it attached. There actually is metal holding some of this together, and then it actually has a plastic stem that comes down. So, and if I can get it to show, it is stamped on the back. So there is some, these are made by a company. Let me see if I can show you here. We'll show you up here. You can sort of see right here, there's a little bit of stamping on the back of this pedal right here. And then it's on the back of some of the other pieces. Thank you, Jamie. I see your 25. It is actually stamped 1968 or 69, and it is made by a company called CK Industries. And it's an acrylic or a lucite. I'm leaning more toward acrylic. Little poinsettia assemblage. And these have become very, very collectible because folks want to pop these into their authentic mid-century decors. Let's see if it glows. I didn't even check to see if anything glows. There, oh my gosh, there is a glow. So the poinsettia flowers glow. They actually glow orange. So, and these center pieces, they glow like uranium here in the middle. I didn't even check any of this. And the leaves do glow that milky purple that lucite glows. So yeah, on all of the websites, they said they were lucite. It feels more like a thicker acrylic, but if you put this, oh my gosh, you didn't even try it before the sale. So Melissa, thank you. I see you in at 26. If you put this in your black light display, these poinsettia flowers are going to glow like a tangerine orange, which is incredible. And so is that one. And then the centers, these center little parts of the poinsettia, they actually glow like uranium. So again, if you're looking for something that glows, this would be it for you. And they did make some of these with more blooms on them. So this is like the smaller one. Some of the ones that can go for a lot of money have like 4 or 5 different poinsettias. This one is just your little smaller one. And it measures about 3. That can't be right. Let me measure that again. I hope I did. Wonder if I did my measurements wrong. I thought that it measured. Did that measure? Yeah, it measures 12 inches tall. So it comes in just about 12 inches tall. I had that it measured 3 feet. There's no way that measured 3 feet. So it is about 12 inches tall. And these right here, those clear ones, they glow like a uranium green. And again, the flowers glow like a tangerine. So thank you, everybody, for the bids. We're in at 26. So we are looking for 27 or more. We're going to do a countdown. Let me hold it like this so you guys can see. And in the light, it really, really looks a lot brighter and more vibrant than the way my lights are showing it. So 27 or more, we are doing just in case for active bidders. Counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You could pop the bottom into a planter if you wanted to. You could build, your display around it. But these are really neat. And even if you're in a situation that you can't have live poinsettias, you could always have these and you don't have to worry about them dying. So, or a little kitty cat getting sick by chewing on them. So there is our bid end. So let me see here. I just want to make sure that we had bids from everybody. Yep, we had a bid from Jamie. Thank you. So then it goes, because of the just in cases, we had Jamie with a just in case of 30. So Melissa, it's yours for $31. Thank you so much, guys. Congratulations. All righty, Bill.
Sorry, I was just going to say, Jason, I didn't have my mic on, but I've never seen the little base like that. That's so cool.
It's neat. And that's original to it. And like they made huge centerpieces. All right, sir.
$14 for choice, Jason. And I have one of my favorite things to bring, little wall art. And these are both winter Christmas themed wall art. I have this little print. It's called Cabin in the Woods. It has a name down here. And it's this gorgeous print, almost looks like it could be in Europe or maybe in the western part of the United States or Canada. But it's just this little cabin with nothing else around it next to this lake and this big set of mountains. And quite frankly, I think I love the picture, but the frame is quite beautiful too. It's like in this silvery gray tone with these black accents in it. Now there is some wear on the frame, as you can see, but it's a sweet little size. It is it is 10.5 inches tall and 8.5 inches from side to side. It does look like it was manufactured. So this was a manufactured piece, and it's held in just by 4 nails, but it still does have a hanger on the back. So this is the first choice. I think that's why I like these so much, because we have a whole gallery wall of these. And I think it does remind me of like my aunts and uncles' homes. The second choice is actually a little embroidery piece, and it's in a 5x5 by 5x5 frame. And it's this little maybe brick house in a winter landscape with snow hanging off a tree and some evergreens with snow on it and some nice smoke coming out of the chimney. Just a sweet little piece. It makes you feel warm. It does have a hanger on the back, which it rotates up so you can hang it. As you can see, it is older, so the paper backing is a little disintegrated, but nonetheless, it's a sweet little piece. And this is embroidery.
I love those, Bill.
Isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? Whenever I find one of these, I'm like, this is probably part of a set. I want the other 3 that would be in it. A lot of these kits were a square for each season.
Yes.
So these are the 2 choices. The print, the Cabin in the Woods print. Let me get the glare out.
Bill, did you see that Patty Rose wondered if that brick house was from the Pittsburgh region, maybe? She was asking.
I was going to be nice tonight, Jason, but yes, Patty, I agree. It probably is a Pittsburgh house.
I can see in that window, Bill, and the whole family is enjoying a picture of ice cold eggnog in that house. That's what they're doing in that house, Bill.
Okay, I want to thank all the people in the chat for your bids, and I'm going to start a countdown.
Hey, wait, you know what? Your Cabin in the Woods one, it's so cute. I mean, it's beautiful just like it is, but wouldn't it be fun to do like the TikTok challenge, how they took the prints and did the Halloween painting on there? It would be so cute to do a winter one, like with Santa's workshop or Christmas trees. It'd be so cute.
I like putting these in a bookcase behind my ceramics. So I'd probably put a bunch of snow people in front of this one, or maybe the little bears sledding in front of this one. It'd
That's
be really
adorable.
fun. Yeah, I love putting these things in the back of bookcases and display cabinets. All right, thank you all for your interest. I'm gonna go, or a Yeti, Holly. I like the way you think.
Okay.
I'm seeing a Yeti. I'm seeing a Yeti.
All right.
All right. 20,
Don't-
19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yes, the Bumble. The Bumble would look great, like peeking over the mountain.
Oh
We
my
could make
gosh.
it really big.
That would be so good.
Or the Grinch coming down from his mountain.
Oh my God, yeah.
So many possibilities, but please don't paint on it. It's so beautiful. Take a photocopy of it and paint on that.
Okay.
All right. Thank you all for your bids. There is the bid end. There were a bunch of JICs at 27, but Laura had a just in case of 28. Let me make sure it's coming up the same way on StreamYard. And then Patty Rose had a 28 afterwards. So Laura, you have first choice at 28. You can let me know if you wanted the print or the needlework. And then Patty, you are back up at 28, and then some other
Camellia 27 and Bill.
So Laura's going to take the cabin. So Patty, let me know if you wanted the little baby needlework. And if not, Camellia, you were back up. And then maybe some other people. Then Karen.
And then you're back to Lisa. I feel like we're getting out of the lag.
Yeah, a little bit, I think.
Yeah, I think we are. I think it's getting better.
She wants Pittsburgh. You got it, Patty. All right, Laura.
Oh, that's adorable.
We love Pittsburgh, by the way. We're not making fun of Pittsburgh.
No. Well, I'll tell you the story after. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I had just observed, Laura, when we were in Pittsburgh, that there were a ton of brick homes in Pittsburgh, and everybody wants to remind me how I said it repeatedly and got tired of hearing
times, Jason.
Don't you hate that, Jason? Just no respect, right?
I know, Laura. I know.
I blame Amy.
You blame the one that's not here to defend themselves, Bill. That's right. All right, Laura.
Remember that.
She will. She's probably lurking. She's taking notes, Bill. She's taking notes.
She's busy handcrafting.
By the way, how did Bill just get out of that whole little episode there by just saying that he saw a Yeti like under his breath and then just moved on?
I know. Don't know.
Okay. We'll have to hear that story sometime. All right. So this is going to start at 18.
You got it.
Okay. And I have this traditional, everybody's probably seen this before, but this is a beautiful one, Fenton Rose Bowl. And it is 3-footed. And of course, it glows like crazy. It is that custard glass kind of glow that you can see from a mile away. So pretty. And I think if I get close enough, you can see this really pretty pattern here.
Oh, yeah. This is one of my favorite greens because I think Fenton actually called this their lime. I think this was their line that they called lime, but it looks like a milky satin jadeite in the light. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. I didn't know that. I didn't know that was the color.
I think they did. I think it was their color was lime. Hi, Becky.
I thought I saw Mary Beth was saying that this might be Persian medallion, but I think I've also seen it described as something else, but I can't remember.
Yeah. No, I don't think it's
not.
I don't think it's Persian medallion. No, that there's bigger leaves on the bottom of that.
Yeah. See those leaves?
Yeah.
It's really pretty.
It is.
I think
really
it's maybe citrus or orange something like that. I can't remember. But it's gorgeous. It's beautiful.
Oh, Verlaine's cupboards are this color. And this color looks great when you mix it like with your red scarf, Laura, like the reds, the normal traditional Christmas reds in this color, I think go really, really good together.
Yeah, I thought it would be nice tonight with all the Christmassy kind of stuff. Once you put a Christmassy kind of arrangement, It is marked on the bottom, although it's a little bit hard to see, but I think you can see it better in the camera than I can here in person.
Yep.
The
We're
Fenton
seeing
mark
it.
there.
So good. Such a good color. This is an amazing price on this piece too.
Yeah.
Yeah, isn't that great?
Yeah, it's good. So
I
good.
think the this kind of piece is one. Every once in a while there's something that's that slips under the radar on eBay, and I think it's really undervalued on eBay.
I agree.
Because I think this is a beautiful piece.
I agree. And this is a color that you don't find too often from Fenton. I mean, you find the custard, but in this kind of green and this like lime color, I don't find it that often.
Yeah. And I don't remember seeing this pattern very often. I just think it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not leaf and bead, so I don't know what it is.
No, I'm not too sure. Maybe
Becky.
Becky.
You just have if you put like a flat like magnolia leaf wreath down on the table and then put this in there.
Yeah.
So pretty.
Yep. Becky confirmed it is the lime satin. Yep, you're right. I'm just not sure, Becky, what the pattern is.
Oh, orange tree. That's what it is.
All right. Orange
I
tree.
thought it was orange something. There we go.
Yep. Thank you, Becky.
Becky. Okay.
Together we got it. Together we did it. So good.
There it is without the light. You can see the pattern. I see. So instead of this dot, this is a little orange tree here, and then there's the big leaves at the bottom.
Got it.
So pretty. Okay. Well, everybody get your just in case ready because I am going to start the countdown on this pretty piece. So we will start, or we're still starting with 20?
Yeah. We should probably
might as well, right?
Yeah.
20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. So pretty.
I could actually see a big bottle brush tree put in the middle of that. I think
That would
it
be
look
gorgeous.
really neat.
Yeah, gorgeous.
Okay, boom, boom. Then Camellia 49, Nikki, Patty Rose. Okay. They're all coming.
We had a little bit of action there on that one at the end, didn't we?
Oh my gosh, we had a lot of action. So let me double check everything before I tell you, Laura. Okay, so it looks like we had Patty Rose with just in case of 47. Camellia had a 49, but Nikki had that just in case of 52, which means it goes to Nikki for $50. $50.
Wonderful. Thanks everybody for your bids. Thanks, Nikki.
And Camellia, your 54 did come in after the bid end. Just want to make sure that we let everybody know we are seeing those bids. So, all right, my next item is going to start at $30. And I'm keeping up to my part of the contract, Bill. I have a planter for the evening. So I do have a planter for the evening. So these white Santas, these white and gold Santas have really gained popularity over the past couple of years. Now, Bill, maybe you can help me. I wanted to ask you before the live. I don't think he's your traditional NAPCO one because the beard.
Jason, can I just interrupt you for a minute?
Yeah. What did I do?
There was a just in case of 50, so it should go to Nikki for 51.
Okay. Sorry, I missed that one. So 51. 51. Okay. Yep.
Thank you.
Yep. 51 to the same person. Yep. I missed that $50. Okay. And Bill, by chance, do you know who? Is this the Lefton version? Yeah. The way the mustache is that who? Because NAPCO always had the more three-dimensional beard on their Santas. Because I think Lefton kind of mimicked the same style Santa. So I don't think this is the NAPCO one, but nonetheless, he is in very good condition. He's in very good condition. And thank you, Tears. I think he is such a cute Santa. And he is one of the larger ones, okay? He was used at one time, so there is a little bit of staining on the inside. But again, thank you so much. I see you, Tammy, at 35. These Santas have really gained in popularity, these white ones, the white and gold. The plain old red ones still do, but these seem to have really, really taken off. His spaghetti is really chunky and thick. There doesn't seem to be any damage on the spaghetti at all. He has the 2 buttons. Normally, they only have 1. And that's another reason why I don't believe that he's the NAPCO one, because all the NAPCO ones, and it was these weird subtle differences in the companies. The NAPCO always seemed to just have 1 little button there. And then the NAPCO ones had the applied mustache, where this one is part of it. So Steele, thank you. I see you're 36. Again,
Holy
I
cow,
also,
I love him.
what was that, Laura?
I love him so much.
I do too. I think he's just so cute and whimsical. The way they gave him the blushing here on his face, I would say that he is probably from the late 1950s. That would be my best guess on the year. This probably would have been that 57 to very early 60s run when they did these.
That's the 3 years they made so much kitchen ceramics.
It was that nice, sweet little pocket of kitsch and ceramics where I think they kind of set the tone, and I think they did such a great job with all of them. So let me get in here close. I want to show you guys there is coloring here on the face. It is a flesh tone, and then they actually gave him some blushing details. I love he's got these little like brown eyes, so cute. And then of course all the gold is in really good condition. The spaghetti is nice and clean. You know, a lot of times these sit around and they get, you know, discolored. There is no discoloration. I do also believe with the way the stamping is on the bottom, those are very typically left in numbers on the bottom, the way that's stamped. And also the way the bottom is very flat like that. Again, I believe he is lefted. So he is very adorable. Thank you so much. We're in at 40. We're looking for 41 or more. Let me give you the measurements on him. Pardon me. He measures about 8 inches tall. So he is the medium size one, and he's about 6 inches in diameter. So he's 6 inches in diameter, and you guys can see he was used as a planter at one time, but that's on the inside, not on the outside. I think this would make a great hostess gift. If you're heading over to somebody's house, you could fill his little void here with maybe, you know, packages of candy. Like if you head over to Laura and Mary Beth's channel and you see their planter drop that they did, they give you great ideas to repurpose these planters for gifts. So if you're not going to head over to purchase because they're almost sold out, head over to get some ideas. And one of them was to use the void in these planters as gifts for people. So I think he'd make such a great gift. And then you could use him every year. That person could use him every year in their decor. So let's count him down. We're
Jason,
still at 40.
That's so perfect. I didn't even realize his face is so cute. I didn't even look at the back of him yet. And that is adorable.
Yes, no, and then some of these, they had them holding different things. So sometimes they would hold a bell or they would hold holly, all sorts of different things. But I just love him. He's just so cute and whimsical. So if we didn't have one already, we'd be keeping him. So we're in at 40 with Tammy. Thank you so much. We're looking for 41 or more, and let's start a countdown. We are doing just in case if you're an active bidder. So we'll count him down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid and ho, ho, ho. Bill, have you been a good garden guy this year, Bill?
And they come in multiple sizes, and they come in banks. So there's a lot.
All right.
A lot to collect.
All right. Ho, 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 Bill. Bill doesn't like it when I make the vintage talk. That's all right. It's okay. All right. All right. There's our bid. Thank you so much. So Shannon had a 43. Tammy had that just in case of 50. So for 44, he's coming to you, Tammy. Thank you so much. Tammy, I recognize you from the chats, but I don't know if I don't know. This might be your first purchase from us. And I think it is. So thank you so much. If you could just email me all your information, Tammy. Okay. All right. You got it. You're on the ball. Thank you so much. All right, Bill.
So I also have a Santa, and it just happens to be a piece of Fenton in lime satin. So I'm going to start it at $60 if anyone's interested. And
that's crazy how that happens.
I know, it's crazy, right? The price is reflective of what is typical with these Fenton chimney Santa fairy lamps. There are 2 chips on the base, and I'm going to show you where they are. There's one right here, which is right under the left side of his tongue. It's there. It's mostly hidden when you have the lamp on the top. And then there's one around the back. These bases are notorious for chips. If you actually do a little bit of looking on. I always read the descriptions of ones that have sold on WorthPoint. I wasn't able to find one on WorthPoint where the base didn't have a chip on it somewhere, but they are pretty amazing. So the lamp, I think we've seen one of these recently too in a different color. The lampshade only sits on the base in one way. So you have to be really careful about how you put it. And just like the piece that Laura had, it has a spectacular glow if you're interested. So this is what people call it the custard, but it really is the lime satin finish. And again, that price is reflective of the condition. These are, I think of all of the colors, this is the one that's most sought after. There are two other greens. There's a clear green, and then there's a satin green that actually, it's not a satin green. There's this sort of jadeite green that has a glaze on it. And then there's the red one. And I don't know if there are any others, but it's pretty spectacular. It is, yeah, isn't it great?
It's good.
And if you were a jadeite collector, how awesome would this be to put in your display? Oh, and I forgot another great thing. Not that it's like the best thing about it, but it does have its original Fenton sticker with the price tag when it was $9.50.
Oh my God. Could you imagine?
I love it.
How many would you buy, Jason, if it was $9.50?
Bill, I would buy them out. You know, if I'd completely buy them out. I just say, here's the credit card. We're taking them all. I got friends.
I don't doubt you for a minute. You would push me out of the way and buy them out. I know you would.
I don't know what you're talking about, Bill. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. This is just spectacular. I was super excited to find him. He was a weekend find. I promised myself every year not to go shopping on Black Friday weekend because I'm stressed out by crowds. I feel competitive when I'm in the places, but it was a good weekend because I found a lot of good stuff, but it wasn't crowded. And this guy was just sitting there. I don't think the dealer really knew. And I needed to find him a home. At first he was going to be in my home, but
Gotcha.
No. Not anymore. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. Thank you all for your bids. If you are interested, now is a good time to put in a just in case. These don't come around all that frequently. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, bid end. I don't know if it's really showing up all that well. You have to be so careful to put it back on.
Uh-huh.
You have to line it up just right.
Yeah, they're very finicky.
Okay, so there is the bid end. So let me just make sure my phone is showing the same thing. So it looks like Patty Rose had a just in case of 96, but Camellia came in with a just in case of 200. So Camellia, this is yours for $97. Thank you so much.
Good score, guys. Good score.
Yeah, that's great.
All right, Laura.
Okay, you guys, I'm gonna do something crazy.
Do it.
Do
I don't
it.
know if everybody is watching, but
Oh God.
he stepped out of the room, so
Okay.
Oh, no, you're not.
Oh God. Oh God.
I'm
Okay.
doing it.
Okay.
We are gonna sell a vase.
Okay.
Mary Beth, don't come back in here just yet. I'll let you know when it's over.
Oh my God.
So
How much?
well, you know you have to pay up for these anymore. So if anybody's interested, I am going to offer this at $75.
That's a phenomenal price. That's good.
It is a Viking. It is 6-petal. The mouth is spectacular. If I can show it, it's nice and clear. I mean, this isn't clear. This is green, but it's got a really cool, lighter color effect here because it's so stretched. It's hard to show is the only thing, but I'm trying. And it is 18 inches tall, almost. It's like 17 3/4.
Oh my gosh. I love this.
Yeah.
And it's a good color at Christmas time too. It's a really good Christmas time color.
Yeah. Can you guys, oh yeah, you can see. I'm looking at my iPad. Oops, you can see back here. She's got all the green and red and almost red. back here, and she put the rest of them away, and so it's so Christmassy looking. And I think she's got a white milk glass one, so I think it looks so pretty.
How funny. Daniel comes in right when there's a swung vase. How funny is that?
Yep. It's like it's like Nan could smell the lucite. Daniel could smell the swung vase. So good.
That's helpful, probably.
I love the mouth on this.
Isn't
That's
it
what I
great?
love. It's really good.
So good.
Gorgeous.
Then you got a better color right there.
I love the epic petals. They're just, I love that concentration of color that you always see in the petals.
I'm sorry. I don't think I'm doing a great job of showing it.
You're doing good.
It looks good.
It looks really good. And it's good. You can tell that it's good and clean, that there's no like sickness to it. There's no water haze to it. It looks good and clean and clear.
It looks great, doesn't it?
Really good.
So pretty.
Gorgeous.
We've got Nikki in for 75.
Yep,
Appreciate your bids.
Don't see anybody else. Nope, just Nikki so far.
All right. We are going to count it down for Nikki. Let's see here. If anybody is so inspired, you've got a little bit to jump back in. So we are countdown for 20, from 20. So 20, 19, 18. I liked it better with that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, looks good.
17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid it.
So good. So good. And behind you, Laura, the display looks so good. I can't quit looking at the Empoli tree. That Empoli tree is phenomenal.
I know. Isn't that great? That was a gift. Isn't that awesome?
So good. That was from Angela, wasn't it? That was from
Yes.
Dear Angela.
Uh-huh.
So good. All right. It looks like it's going to Nikki for 75.
All right. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. And guys, if you're not following everybody on the screen, please do so. We made it very easy. All the links are down below. Make sure you're following Fatbird Finds. Follow Bill, Garden Guy Bill. Please give us a follow. And Karen G, thank you for being our mod and bid ender. And Holly, thank you for being our backup. So you can't do a sale with Fatbird Finds and not try to bring some bluebirds. And I know maybe some folks are getting bluebirded out, but I think these are a little different. So they're just going to be $10 choice. The center one is a little one signed by Leo Ward, and then the two on either side are similar. And I do believe that the small ones on the left and the right, I do believe they could be Swedish. Okay, I've sold a couple tiny Swedish ones before, and they usually have a ground bottom like these do. But nonetheless, there are no chips to any of the beaks. They are all in very good condition and just $10 if anyone's interested. So here's one of the little teeny tiny ones. And then you can see it does have a ground bottom on it. No chips to the beaks at all. No issues to the back. You can see the way the back on that is pulled. And they do go well with your Leo Ward birds as well. So each one of these tiny ones measures about 1.5 inches tall. So about 1.5 inches tall by about 2 inches wide. So by about 2 inches wide. So there is that one. And then this one is pretty similar to it. You know, each one of these is different, so you don't want to say they're identical. Thank you all for the bids. I see Susan back in at 11, so we're looking for 12 or more. So we got Shannon in at 12. Thank you so much. No chips, like I said, to the beaks. And as I move my hand, you can see where they gave them the little dimples for the eyes. So little dimples for the eyes. There is the pool for the tail feather. I love these. And then the tiny one here, thank you so much. I see you, Susan, in at 13. This one is signed on the bottom, if I can show you right here. It is Leo Ward 1993. So if you're looking for one of these tiny little ones, I know folks try to collect different years. This one is 1993. No chips to the beak. This one is the opposite measurements. This one is 2 inches tall by 1.5 inches wide. So where the other ones are long but short, they're all the same. And they came from the same estate. So I do love mixing these blue pieces in your Christmas, They're great to keep out all through January and February. They look good with your reds. Pardon me. So again, it will be on choice on the cute little bluebirds. I'm just going to hold them up here one more time. Oh, for Elaine, I missed you. I see you're 14. So we're looking for 15 or more. The center one is your Leo Ward from 93. And then the other two on the sides, let's spin those a little bit. I do believe, thank you, Susan Davis. I see you're 15. So we're looking for 16 or more. I believe that they are Swedish birds, but they're not marked. My experience in selling these when they are formed like that and sanded on the bottom, that the baby ones were sanded. The larger Swedish ones were not. For some reason, the small ones seem to always be sanded. So let's do a countdown. We're looking for 16 or more. It will be on choice. Top bidder can take 1, 2, or 3. And we are doing just in case. So counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And then we'll just claim them. Either you'll say Leo Ward or 1 or 2, and we'll just call them we'll call them Swedish birds. It'll be easier to do it that way. And there's no real distinct difference in either one of the two little, what I'm calling the Swedish ones. So thank you, Smalls. I see you're 17. Smalls was back in at 28 right before that bid end with the good internet. So Smalls, you get first choice at 28. Patty Rose, you'll have backup. Let me know if you want 1 or 2 of what I'm calling the Swedish ones.
Those are adorable.
Oh, I love these. And Tina got these the other month, and I said, yeah, we need to hold on to these for fat birds. Okay, so Smalls wants
Right, what's not to love about those?
I know. Smalls, you got the Leo Ward one for 93. From 1993. Thank you so much. So Patty, at your 27, let me know if you were interested, 27 each, if you were interested in the little Swedish ones. I can't remember. I feel like Patty collects these. All right, they're yours. I thought you did. Congrats. They're coming home, Patty. All righty, Bill. There you go, sir.
Okay, it's time for more of our ceramic company of the night. I have starting choice for 15.
Okay.
I have 2 trios to choose from. The first little Christmas trio are these adorable little altar bears. They're altar boys, but they're bears. So cute. One is kind of holding his hands in a praying way. One's holding a book. And as you can see, one's holding a candle. And I'm a sucker for anything holding a candle when the candle is still there and not broken. I think it's just such a easy thing to get broken. Now, these are little guys. These are 2.5 inches tall, but they are super adorable and in great condition. Every single one of them does still have that beautiful Homeco sticker on the bottom. So these little guys are the first choice, the little altar bears. Now, the second choice is a little grouping of ladies. I have this group of 3 Homeco angels. One angel's holding a present, as you can see, a wreath, and then a stocking. They have beautiful eyes. Homeco did a good job on their faces.
They did.
They almost look like Joseph's faces. But
I
these
love them.
aren't they great?
Yeah, we tried to. Mary Beth tried to order. She ordered some on eBay just like that, and they came broken.
Oh,
yeah, they're sweet.
But yeah, I love those. I love the way. I'm with you. If they look better than Homeco.
Yeah, they're good.
Yeah, they're really good. So those are the choices, and the angels are 4.5 inches tall. And just to give you some scale, and I actually think the 2 sets look really good together.
They do.
Just to give you a sense of scale. Yeah, how fun is that? How fun is that? So this is for choice on the set of the angels or the set of the bears. Yeah, this is the first time I've seen these angels, actually. I didn't know they existed. And when I picked them up, I didn't expect to see Homeco on the bottom of them.
Yeah, they're good.
I thought this was like maybe a later bisque Lefton. But sure enough, see, Homeco does some good stuff, and it should be in your home.
Yep.
It should. You're right, Bill.
In your home. All right. Thank you all for your bids. I am going to count it down. I love actually how they both have this sort of white on the top of their outfit and then the red stripe down on the bottom. I think that's really cool. And I was an altar boy myself, so I'm very familiar with with wearing that garb.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, so thank you all for your bids. If you are interested, a just in case may be appropriate. I am going to start that countdown. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Yeah, isn't Home Interior the official company of Home Co?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mhm.
Yep. My mom was actually she worked for them and she sold Home Co and worked for Home Interior for God, I think it was almost the whole 80s. And she was a representative for them. These are very sentimental. I think we were talking about that, Bill. They're very sentimental to me seeing all these.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you for the bid end, Karen. So Timmy had a just in case of 33. Meadow Girl came in with a just in case of 35. So Meadow Girl, you have first choice at 34 for the Bears or the Angels. Then Timmy, you are back up at 33. And I think maybe you were the only two bidders. No,
Nope.
Karen at 20, Karen Lord at 20, Karen Kennedy at 18.
Yep.
So we'll wait to hear from Meadow Girl. She wants the Angels. So the Little Bears are available. Timmy, if you're interested, just let me know. And then I think we have the Karens after that.
Yes, we do. Miss Karen Lord and then Karen Kennedy. So Timmy is on deck at 20. Wait, she was adjusting.
Should be at 33.
33. Yep.
Okay, not a problem. Karen Lord, are you interested at $20 for the Bears? And if not, Karen Kennedy at 18, and I will just watch the comments. Thank you all for your bids.
All righty, Bill. All right, Laura, how much?
Those are adorable. I think that I don't know what I want to do next. Let's see. Let's do a $25 start.
You got it.
And I have a little planter, Bill, but it is a lady head face flash planter. And I just think she is beautiful. I got a small assortment recently. A couple of the more, traditional ones that you'll be seeing coming up, but she's not as traditional. She's not like that 50s mod kind of look. She is hand painted though, and it's Nippon. And I just love her. She's just a little fancier. She's just a little dolled up with her great big pink bow.
She's so cute. These head vases, and I know I said about a bottle brush tree earlier, if you do like a Victorian or non-traditional Christmas, you pop a white or silver bottle brush tree out of her, it's going to look really, really good.
Wouldn't that be beautiful?
Yeah. Yeah, she's gorgeous. You're right,
Yeah,
Lucinda.
just like
Very
that.
different.
Yeah, just like we said in our planter sale, of course. I mean, she's either a planter or a vase, but still, you can put the floral foam in there and put your gifts in here, and it just makes a beautiful. Wouldn't that be gorgeous? Just a gorgeous presentation to get as a gift, I think.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And in this particular instance, wouldn't it be cute to do like to give this to an older teen, and like they can put their little hair products,
yeah,
ribbons and hair brushes and things like that for their dressing table. I think she's so pretty.
Yeah, she is very Jane Austen. I agree.
Yeah.
It is very Jane Austen, very Wuthering Heights.
Yeah.
This right here is just a little sticker. I didn't see that. I hadn't gotten that off, but that comes right off. There's no chips, no cracks. She's in great condition, and she is just beautiful, I think.
I like what Karen G says. You could put a salon gift card in her and that would be a phenomenal gift idea.
Wouldn't that be great?
It would be. Good idea, Karen. I like that. Yeah. She's got a big head of hair, and I love how it's like up done a little bit. It's really good. She's so good.
Yeah, I think she's so pretty. Right. You could even gift jewelry, like you could do like a necklace or something right here.
You're right.
Some you could make it fit a little, you could tape it in the back or whatever and make it fit, but that would make a gorgeous gift as well.
Yeah, she's good. Her paint looks really good too, Laura.
Yeah, I think that she is just in near perfect condition. I haven't found any big flaws on her yet, so.
Yeah, she's phenomenal.
Okay, she is, I see Verlaine at 26 as well, so we will start a countdown. Ladies, if you have your heart set on her, a just in case might be the best way to go. And we will start at 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and bid end.
You're right. Laura is doing a good job. We're not surprised at all.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
There's their bid end. So Karen Kennedy had a just in case of 30, but Verlaine had a 26. So that means Karen Kennedy gets it for $27.
27. Thank you so much. Yeah. And Karen, thank you so much for the bid end. I haven't got the chance to say that yet tonight. So you're doing a beautiful job. Thank you so much.
All righty, guys. My next item is going to start at $50. If there's any interest, I will explain to you guys why the vase is starting at $50 in a few moments. But when I think of blues at Christmas time, I got to tell you, when you add some of this gorgeous blue, now Fenton, I think, did Fenton mimic or did Viking mimic? But the Colonial Blue looks a lot like the Viking Blue, and they do pair well together. And I guess the L.E. Smith Blue as well. So this is a Fenton swung vase in the Valencia. I always like to say like that, the Valencia pattern. And the reason why I'm starting this one at 50 is that these vases, once they start getting over the 10-inch mark, they start going for more than the $50. So I don't know if it's because Fenton like to stay around that 10-inch mark for vases, but when they start to get into the 11, 12, this one is a 13.5. So this one is a 13.5. They seem to command a higher dollar. So the mouth on this is a non-traditional style mouth for Fenton. It is a longer pull. So that's why it's starting at $50. Plus, there's no sickness to it. The Valencia pattern is prone to getting chips on some of these protrusions or these little bump outs that they did. There's no damage at all to this. It's a gorgeous piece. And again, it measures 13.5 inches tall. This is Fenton, and it is, I just want to double check myself. I did check earlier. It is unmarked Fenton. So this would be prior to the 1971 mark. If you guys aren't familiar, the bases on this are very like flower power, very mod looking. The Valencia pattern has actually gained in popularity. I think in a lot of the lives that I watch and even in my shop, the Valencia seems to be like the hot pattern right now for Fenton, if it's in the swung vase or if it's in the candy dishes and stuff like that. So 13.5 inches tall. The mouth on it is 3 inches long. So again, that is a non-traditional pull for Fenton. And again, it is a gorgeous blue for Christmas time. It's great for all year round. It would look great if you guys put some of those, like Lucinda said earlier, for the head vase, if you put some of those Mercury Sprigs coming out. But again, I did pay up for this piece, so it has to start at $50, which if you look around, you'll see that once you start to get above the 10-inch mark on these swung vases by Fenton, they start to go well above $50. So again, if you're looking for a gift, if you're looking for a piece to add to your collection, it would go very well with your milk glasses. You know, your milk glass, it would go good with, oh God, even if you had some of the, yes, you're exactly right, Becky, it is. This would go so good with your bittersweet color. And I'm all about the pull of the mouth on that. I just think this is super mid-century, the Valencia pattern. I love it. Let me see if I can get one of my different colored paper behind here. Again, yes, the blues and the silvers. So there you go. You can see the gorgeous bottom. I love that pattern. Bill, do you have any Valencia pattern in your collection of vases?
I have two no, I don't have any vases. I have 2 candy dishes.
Gotcha. And again, I think it's just very, very unique. Thank you, Tammy. I see you're 50. I'm going to highlight here that in a minute. Again, this pattern on other platforms, other lives, even in the retail shops, this seems to be the hot pattern. I think it's such a crossover into so many different decors. If you do mid-century, if you do cottagecore, if you do modern, it just seems to be the one right now. And I don't see a lot of the Valencia. You know, I don't find the swung vases that often, and I don't find any of the other pieces that often. I'm sure in other pieces, parts of the country, yes, it is totally mod. Absolutely. I think in other parts of the country, it might be a little more plentiful, but around here, I don't see it that often. And a lot of times the base is prone to chipping. There's no chips to it. You can see when I let the light come through it, it's very transparent. There is no haze to it. There's no sickness. I don't think anyone ever really put water in this or used it as a vase. So it is a very Viking color, very blue-neque. And I do love myself some colonial blue. I think that's probably one of my favorite colors from Fenton is the colonial blue. And it's great all year round, even better right now at a non-traditional Christmas or into January. It's a fun time to use this color. So we're going to count this down. We are in at 50 with Tammy. Thank you so much. We're looking for 51 or more. We are doing it just in case for active bidders. Hello, Ruthie. So good to see you. Thank you so much. You're right. It is an amazing price. It's 13.5 inches. So
it's a beautiful blue. That's
gorgeous. It is. Thank you, Metal Girl. I see you're 53. So we're looking for 54 more. I know Holly's a little partial to the blue. And yeah, this is a good blue. So let's count this down. 54 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. This one is not stamped Fenton. This is probably, in my best, probably late 60s, probably the era of this. So thank you. I see you're just in case of 60. And it is 13.5 inches. And if you guys start doing some research, you'll see predominantly you find a lot of these right around the 10-inch mark. So you're right. Thank you, Ruthie. All right. So Metal Girl, you had a bid of 53. So Tammy, you get it for $54. Thank you guys so much and congratulations. All righty, Bill.
So $26, Jason, and I'm bringing a planter from my personal planter collection. I've had it for probably 10 years. I use it in every holiday display I've had, and it is this huge, gorgeous California pottery, Maurice of California, gold and white planter with the gold leaf is all under the glaze. And beautiful. This is huge. It's beautiful. Yeah, it's huge. It's mid-century, and it has been holding my smallish collection of white, gold, and silver Santas for the last probably 10 years. And that collection's not coming out this year because I have another big plan in mind this year. So I thought maybe I might try to find a home for this because these Maurice pieces don't come along all the time. And to find something that's really oversized that you can do a lot of different things with, it's 18 inches. It's a big piece of pottery. You need to be a serious pottery person to invest in a big piece like this. It's gorgeous, but look at all that gold leafing and how they, the leafing effect kind of has that speckled appearance. Yeah, it's really, really pretty. It's 4.5 inches tall at the highest point, but it is 18 inches long. Beautiful, nice and clean. I've always kept this one nice and clean and wrapped up because it is perfect. If you have a lot of mid-sized plushes or Santas or snow people, they fit really well in this. Other years too, I would put some floral foam in the bottom and it's so big, you can make a huge display of your pixies or your ornaments or other things in here. I just think it's fantastic.
Bill, don't they call the one pattern like a weeping gold? Wouldn't that look good with this? I mean, if you're weeping gold.
Yeah, I mean, it is weeping gold. I mean, that's what it's doing. I don't know if Maurice is a very niche company from the California pottery companies, but possibly, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it would look good with a brass collection as well because it does have that really kind of metallic look to it, and the gold flecking is all around the inside of the edge too.
Right.
Yeah,
Right.
super pretty. No chips or cracks. It's just in really great condition.
See, I think very Hollywood Regency. So if you're looking for like something in your, bedroom to hold different accessories and things, I know it's not a plant bill, but this would be a great piece to use to hold things, like even roll up some hand towels in your bathroom and lay them in there, something like that.
Yeah, Wings, there is time when I do believe my cat tried to get in here for a nap because it's really that big. I mean, it's massive.
It's good.
But we'll bring it back at the recap, not a problem, to see if anyone else is interested. But yeah, it is gorgeous. And I just wanted to bring something that didn't scream Christmas, but that could be used at the holidays. And I think
that is just beautiful.
It is gorgeous, yeah.
All right, Laura.
Okay, I'm up again. Let's see here. I think I'm going to go one more time with a glowy piece. I'm going to go with this big, beautiful flower frog. So this is much bigger than you usually see. Very chunky. And it does. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you what the starting price was. We're going to start this at $20, Jason.
All right. You got it.
But it just glows like crazy. So beautiful. And it's just very, it's not your usual size. That's what I like about it.
That's a larger one. How many holes does it? I didn't realize until this year that it's the number of holes it seems to be for flower frog collectors.
Oh, really? I didn't know that. So
yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, I think.
Okay. All right. That's a pretty large one then. Because in my research, once you bill it is like over the 10 hole mark, then it is a larger substantial one. Yes. And Ruthie, you're right. These look so good when you put candy canes in them. Oh my God. That's what folks are doing now. It looks so good with candy canes. So good.
That's such a cute idea. So that's going to be upside down to you guys, but it's like 4.5 across there.
Oh, they're okay. Here we go. So good.
Okay, I'm going to light it up again, and then I see that we've got a few bids coming in. A few people came in at 20 and Verlaine at 21. Has that beautiful glow. The bottom is super smooth, by the way, and I don't feel any of the normal, a lot of times they have the little tiny, tiny flea bites. I do not feel any of those on these holes. And these holes are very large. They're large enough to do something with, like you say, you can display lots of different things in there.
It is. It's very chunky. Agreed, Mary Beth.
Yeah, that was Mary Beth commenting with her podcast ID there. All right. So here we go. You guys, you ladies that were bidding here, we will start. And now's the time for your just in case. The lag is real.
It is.
And with us tonight. So we will start with 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
You would think it would be pretty easy to find one of these green flower frogs, but you just don't see them that often at all.
You really don't.
No. Or the pink ones. You would think, but you just don't. All right. So Verlaine had a straight bid of 27, but Patsy came in with the just in case of 38. So that means Patsy for $28.
Okay, thanks so much for all your bids.
Oh my gosh. And Bill, here at the beginning, I completely forgot to wish you, and Laura Mary Beth, I don't know that I told you guys what you were in for tonight, but Bill, I forgot to tell you happy anniversary, my friend. It is officially 1 year of Marvelous Mother Tucker's Mondays. It was 1 year ago tonight that we had our first Mother Tucker Monday together. And me and Bill, I don't think we may have missed one Monday for Ohio. Other than that,
Wow.
I think we every single Monday. So happy anniversary, my friend.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Wow,
Can you
it's
believe
a long time.
I knew you were going to say, does it feel like an eternity that you've been stuck with me, Bill? Does it feel like an eternity?
2 lifetimes, Jason. 2 lifetimes.
Gosh. Well, I forgot to mention something. And all 220 of you, thank you for hanging out with us 1 year later and going strong. And here comes another year. We'll be doing this for another year. So thank you guys so much. Thank you. So $25 choice. And I love these girls and have never seen these before. So it's going to be choice. Now, these girls are considered or called the Holt Howard girls because of the head. Okay. So they are all in, oh God, Tina. Thank you, Tina. Of course she understands. They are all in very good used condition. I'll show them to you up close. The only major condition issue is there might be a little ripping on the wings, but there is a slight little tear right here on the back of the white one. And the way they have a little cutout, they have a little cutout in there, and that's how the wings pop in there. So you can see they are the little cone dolls. This one's missing the cone, or should I say the base. The green one does have its Japan cone, and I think at one time they were 45 cents. Thank you guys so much for the kind words. And then the red one has its base as well. So I couldn't find these anywhere. I don't know if they're rare. I don't know. They didn't make a lot of them, but they're the little choir angel girls. Each one of them have their little Noel book. Let me show you one up close. They measure about 5.5 inches tall. So if you guys love those Holt Howard heads, each one of them has it. Then each one has a little mercury bead necklace around their neck. And then they are flocked. So it's flocked cardboard all the way around. And it has this incredible chunky, colorful glitter, little bit of rickrack on them. Just incredible in person. And I have all of your major 3 colors for Christmas. So this is your little red one. Oh, and the arms are the bump chenille. And like I showed you, these little Noel books, they have little holes in there for their hands to fit in.
Oh,
so
that's so cute.
I just think these little girls are so cute. And the red one does have its base on it, does have its little cap. Let's call it its little cap on the bottom. Measures 5.5 inches tall. So 5.5 inches tall. Then I'll show you the green one. So
I like that even these angels got their Noel.
I do. Wow, Bill. I told you, Bill, I don't have any Noels. I just have a whole bunch of Leons. So I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any Noels. They're all Leons. Thank you, William. I see you in at 28. And again, these are what they always call the little Holt Howard girl heads. I'm not sure if Holt Howard made them and then, sold them off to other people to use. But these are always the little Holt Howard heads. And each one has the little.
Hey, Jason.
Yes.
How cute would it be to have an assemblage like in that big pottery thing that Bill had?
Yes.
And then with all
yes.
that gold, you could just put bottle brush trees and those 3 angels.
And candle holders in the bottom. I've done all that over the years because it's that big.
Or, Bill, if you flipped it upside down and used that just as your riser and sat them on top, do you know what I mean? That would look good too. So, again, they're all similar. The only thing that's different is I have one in each color. So they all have their mercury beads around their necks. There is some creasing to some of these foil wings from age. She has the probably most substantial. And some of the ones that the wings come out, I'll ship them with the wings out. So I'll make sure the wings don't get damaged. And you'll just slide it in that little slot. So the new owner, I put a little Elmer's glue on that or just let it. So other than that, these little girls are in superb shape. I have to say that they're on the rarer side because we've collected Christmas for over 25, 30 plus years. And I've never seen these little ones. And these aren't a hobbyist. These are actually produced by a company. So William right now is in at 28. That would be on choice. And then the winner will just call them out by color. Just you'll pick the green, the white, or the red, or all of them. And top bidder earns the right to take as many as they want. So we're looking for 29 or more. let's start a countdown. And we are doing just in case. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. They did all come from the same estate. And they do all have their Leon little books, not Noel books, Bill. I don't know what you're talking about. So, Patty, thank you. I see you're just in case of 47. William has a just in case of 60. And again, it's going to be on choice. There's our bid end. Thank you so much, Karen. So, William, sir, you get first choice, and you'll get first choice at $48. Let me know which one or ones you want. We'll just call them out by color. You can pick the green, the white, or the red. If you want all three, or if you just want two. And then we'll offer what's left to Patty, since you guys were the two bidders. And again, it's $48 each. William, you just let me know which ones or ones you want. We have the green one. I want all three to go. You got it. They're going to go hang out with your feather girls, Bill. That is awesome. Thank you all for the bids. That is awesome. So good.
Okay, so Jason, I'm going to start the set of 6 at $60. And I was going to offer them for choice at 12, but I really don't think they should be broken up because Jason and I found these when we were together. And when we saw them, we just looked at each other and we were like, have you ever seen Putz-like houses like this before? It's pretty amazing. So to split them up, I mean, I'll split them up if they don't sell eventually, but I kind of feel like if somebody try to keep them together because they're amazing. They really are amazing. So I'm going to show them one by one. And it's like a little railroad town. That's what this is. So these are all stamped Japan on the bottom. And while they're probably not meeting the typical definition of Putz house, there's really no glitter on them. They are spectacular. I guess it's the paint that's glittery here. So this is the baggage room. And like with a lot of the Putz houses, and these are much bigger sizes than the typical Putz houses, many of the windows have been blown out. So an opportunity to have a little project if someone wanted. They all do have a space for a light in the back. But this is super, super hard cardboard. And all of them have a name of the building. So that's the baggage room. Here is the school.
Right. It's so good.
Yeah, and these they're all 4 inches tall. This one is the railroad station itself. Here is the telephone office because that's a thing now, right?
Right. So good.
Telephone office. And the last one is the gasoline station with these cool little gas pumps on the outside. So they're super fun. And again, you know, people are routinely paying $20, $25 for a Putz house. So to get 5 that are pretty unusual, I think that that's a good score just to try to not split these up if we don't have to. Yeah, they're super good. And again, that typical condition issue where a lot of the windows and doors are blown out. And then on 2 of them, someone did put a hole in the bottom, I think, to put a light in. Maybe they were hanging it on a tree or had it elevated. Yeah, it would be a perfect gift for someone who has a train, wouldn't it? It's really good. And again,
so good.
Yeah, they're much larger than the normal ones too. They're 4 inches. Most of them are about 5 or 5.5 inches long.
You know, and these are a good scale that if you have your miniature ceramic figurines, like those smaller bone china Napco ones, they would almost fit to scale in this little village to be used as the people.
Yeah, I staged it in my photo with some little trees and stuff. It looked really good that way.
Yeah, but Bill, the little gas pumps, did they take little pipe cleaners and use them as?
Yeah, they did. Isn't that
so
funny?
as the oh my God, the hoses are the little pipe cleaners.
Yeah, it's really funny.
Does any of this glow by chance?
No, I doubt it. I didn't try, but I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't even know what I did. Nope.
Okay. Nope. I just didn't know.
But we'll good. We'll let people think about it. Maybe somebody will want to grab them at the recap and maybe not, and I'll end up splitting them up. That's absolutely fine.
They're so cute for that turquoise and pink, you know, that kind of turquoise and red, that Christmas color scheme, you know. That
it's kind of bringing you out here.
Oh, the baggage room too. All right. I'll get you over here, Laura. How much is your next item starting at?
Okay. I've got a last choice set, so it's going to be choice starting at $12, and we have little knee huggers.
Oh gosh.
Aren't they cute? And they are big to small. And I just wanted to show you guys. These are so cute. I've had them sitting back behind me. But this is just a dollar store tree. Wouldn't that be adorable? Just to have your whole tree.
Looks
like
good.
That, full of the little knee huggers. It's so cute. And they're the trees are just $1. Anyway, I thought that just ended up looking so cute. It was kind of an accident.
Oh my gosh. Those candy striped ones are some of my favorite.
I love them too. Gosh. So there you go. There they are for scale size wise. But Angela's asking no Santa hat. We didn't tell her we were wearing them, Angela.
It's got her Christmas scarf.
She has her Christmas scarf.
This one also has the little Made in Japan sticker. But this little guy doesn't have his. But yeah, they're all decked out in their little candy striped pajamas. That's what they look like. And they're just so cute. And I love this one's big face. But I also love how tiny this one is.
Yeah, and those colors, like we were saying, those striped ones are always some of my favorite. Oh my gosh.
Uh-oh, he came unfolded. But he folds up in there.
Oh gosh, Verlaine does not have any pixies yet, guys.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, you're getting ready to get all fixed up here.
And I love that they have their original bells on them too. The two larger ones.
Yeah. He does not have one, but these do.
So good.
Let me give you a good look at their little faces before we count down here.
My gosh. Never can they duplicate. They can't.
Go ahead and bid so you can participate in the just in case, because you never know. The winner may just get one, and then you'll still be in the bidding for the other ones.
Agreed.
Okay.
You're right. The ones they make today, you can just tell.
Yeah.
They just cannot recreate this goodness.
They try, right? But
yeah, they do.
Yeah.
But you can tell right away.
Right.
All right. Well, we will count these down then. Here we go. 20. This is choice. 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
He was like, Laura, this is my time to shine. You need to get that string out of my face.
Get it out of my face.
My moment, Laura. Come on, guys. Pick me. They're all like, pick me. Oh, I love them. All right, there's our bid end. So Shannon and we saw Verlaine, but Brian, he had the 23, so Brian gets first choice first. And then Shannon, you'll be back up. So Brian, you'll have to let her which ones you want. I guess we'll call them red, red stripe, red, or green stripe. That's probably the best.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Gosh, they're so good. How could you break the little gang of them up?
I know. They're so cute.
Oh, gosh. And then Shannon, it'll be back up. Let me double check because some of those bids came in. Yep. And then Timmy would be the first one at 16. So Brian, you get first choice, whichever ones are ones you want at 23. I feel like we're slipping into the lag zone again.
Yeah, we've lost Brian somewhere.
Oh
no, it's like on with Miss Century Wasted and her little, bobblehead dolls or whatever.
Oh my gosh, that's right. You guys kept wondering where everybody went.
There's my moment tonight, Jason. What is the darn names of those?
The which one?
God,
The Kokeshi dolls. Yes.
Oh my God, thank you, Lord.
He wants the red and white striped one. Yep.
Okay. This is for Brian.
Yep, at 23. And then your next person is Shannon, and at 18. And Shannon, these are probably the early 1960s. They're probably in that early 60s era for age on these. I think, Bill, wouldn't you say the Pixies may have started in the very late 50s, but more so the 60s was their era? It is the Bermuda Triangle. Yep. So Shannon, you get choice on either the red one or the green striped one at your bid of 18. And then Timmy, be on deck because you'll be the next one. And then Verlaine, you'll be the next one at 16. But Shannon, you get next choice on either the all red one or the green striped one.
Hi, Shannon.
Gosh, Jamie, I think the lag is bad. Yep. We'll fight through it though. Thank you, Brian. Yeah, no, it is pretty bad. And if any of you guys on deck are hearing your name, if you can just, okay, she wants the red and the green one. So she wants the middle one, Laura. Yep.
She wants this one.
Yep. She wants that one. And then the first 16 was Timmy. So Timmy, if you are interested in the green striped one, it's your bid of 16. All you got to do is say yes. And if you pass, then Verlaine, you're on deck at 16 for the cute little green striped one, which I didn't want to be impartial, but I think he was my favorite. All right.
He's so cute.
Timmy's going to take him at 16.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Right. Thank you,
so
guys.
Thanks for bearing with me there. The lag must have been really bad on that. Thanks for all your bids.
We got it. We're a team here, guys. Oh, I didn't even queue up my next thing. So I have some glass trees, and they're going to start at $18 choice. So it's going to be $18 choice. I brought choice because they're all part of the Made in Taiwan, and I can barely read the bottom, and I think it's Tuscany collection. I think there was a Tuscany collection that they did, and I researched online, and I actually found them. And some of these, even though they're the crystal clear ones, they must have made a whole bunch of different styles. And this one is the one that they've described as the twist top. So you can see it is the twist top one where it kind of curls up. There is no damage. A lot of ones that I saw online would get damage to the tip of the tree. And this one measures 8 inches tall. So this one is 8 inches tall. You can vaguely see that it still has its original sticker on the bottom. But like I said, with the magnifying glass, I was able to see that they are made in Taiwan, and I believe they're the Tuscany pattern, and they're described as crystal glass. So I can't get a good ting out of them to confirm that. But again, these are great if you have light bases. So I'll use my black light to give you an example. If you wanted to light these up all different colors, if you had a green light, a red light, if you had a blue light, you can make them all sorts of different colors. Melissa, you're the first one in at 18. So that is your first choice. So they're all stamped here on the bottom with their original sticker, that Tuscany pattern, 1980s these are. These are 1980s into the very early 90s. This is another one by that company, but this one is 6 inches tall, and this is the little squattier one. So again, these are, they're kind of known for the way they do the tips on these. So sometimes you can find the normal ones that are Taiwan, but this company seemed to have made all the tips just a little bit different. So if you wanted a collection of trees, you'd have similar ones all made by the same company, 1980s, early 1990s. So this one is your 6 inch tall one, no chips, no damage. And again, if you have light bases or you run lights around them, you can make them glow whatever color you want. So then I have my last choice. This one is 8 inches tall, and this one would be their traditional one. You can see the difference in the tip of that one. And this was the first one I showed you. So you can see the twist in the first one. That one is more just your traditional style tree. So, all right, Verlaine doesn't have a glass tree either, or a crystal tree. You can see that all three of them do have their little original sticker on the bottom, and they are made in Taiwan. So Melissa is in at 20. We're looking for 21 or more. So the third one I showed you was 8 inches tall. So it is 8 inches tall. There's no chips, no issues to any of the branches. Some of these do have little mold marks in the middle because they were cast into a mold. So I see Patty in at 21. And again, guys, you can do and make these whatever color you want. So whatever color scheme you are into, all you have to do is light these up, and they look really good in direct daylight. So that was your third one. That one is the traditional style tree and is 8 inches tall. This one is the little squattier one at 6 inches tall, all part of that same series, made in Taiwan. And this one measures 6 inches with that squatty little like bullet, almost rocket style top. And then your first one I showed you, which is really, the company this must have been one of their signature series, was the twist top one. So top bidder can take 1, 2, or 3. We're in at 21 with Patty. We're looking for 22 or more. Sarah, you're really lagging. I'm not sure what device you're on, Sarah, and if you can hear me from Renovative Home, but you're going to want to really refresh because you're coming in probably almost 50 seconds behind everybody else. So we're looking for 22 or more. I see Verlaine in at 22. Melissa, I see you're 22, but we're looking for 23. It's going to be on choice. Okay, Sarah. So it'll be one. This will be your first one when we claim it. So this will be tree number 1. This will be tree number 2. So that's your 6-inch one. And then tree number 3 is going to be the traditional style one. Okay. So let's count it down. We're looking for 23 or more. We are doing just in case 25 or more from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I feel like this is human against machine. Like we're trying to beat that lag, and the computer's just being extra tonight. So the twist one will be number 1, guys. Try to make it easy.
Doing a great job, though.
We are, and thank you. We are. So I'm seeing everybody's just in case. The twist one will be your first, will be known as number 1. The squatty one, which is the 6-inch, will be number 2. And the traditional one will be number 3. And
Yes,
Karen, thank you.
Whoever gets these, they need to put them on a mirror, spray snow with the mirror.
Agreed.
It'll be beautiful.
You are correct. And I think I liked keeping all of the same series together. So if you wanted a forest of trees, you could. So Melissa had the top, just in case, of 37, but Patty had a higher one of 49. So for 38, Patty, you get first choice. Let's make sure I'm looking at all that right, because we're getting a lot of numbers tonight. So 38, Patty, you get first choice. Let me know if you want number 1, the twisted one. Number 2 is your 6-inch one. And then number 3 is your, okay, so you want 1 and 2. Gotcha, Patty. So you got the twist and the 6-inch one. So then I had the traditional one left. So this one is 8 inches, and it is still made by that company. So Melissa, let me know if you wanted this one at 37. And then this is where it's going to get tricky. So Melissa at 37, and then it looks like Renovative Home.
Sarah at 30.
At 30. So let me know, Melissa, if you're interested.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Thank you guys so much. Congratulations. All right, Bill. Thank you, y'all.
$24, Jason. It's the first time I've ever had a set of these, although I have seen other people with them. A little bit more mid-century lucite for us. I have these 2 green lucite ball candle holders. These are the same balls that they make the grape clusters out of, and I think they're super great for this time of the year.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, aren't they fun?
Yes.
So it's 4 lucite balls, acrylic lucite balls, that are glued together. Actually, you can actually see the glue on the bottom, how they affix them. So there's a little tripod of them on the bottom with 1 ball on the top, and then they put this silver candle holder on top of it. And they're really, really good. But like the lucite grapes, they do have a little bit of wear on them, because they get worn over time. And I think they look fantastic with Christmas candles, like these red candles with the trees on them. I'm going to send the candles along if anyone decides to purchase them. But I think they're really fun, especially if you're someone who likes a mid-century look at your holidays. You can turn a candle around to make it a little less Christmassy if you wanted. But they're really fun. And if you like, they pair well with lucite candles. They just didn't look good with the gold candles I brought earlier, so I didn't stage them that way. I think you'd need another color of lucite candles to look good in these candle holders. But they are super fun, and I think they're just a great green for the season. Yeah, really good color combination with the red. Isn't that nice? It's this very emerald, very regal looking green. So the candle holders are 4 inches tall. And I think these are 10-inch tapers that I put in there, but they're just kind of a little bonus that will come with it. I just wanted you to see, like, in scale size with the candles, what the candle holders look like, because they're a nice size, and would fit really nicely in an arrangement if you were making something like an assemblage or something. These are nice sturdy candle holders that have a good center of gravity and a good base. They're not going to tip over.
Yeah, I love these, Bill. And you don't see this kind of lucite candle holder often. I've never seen one like this.
I mean, I've seen them in stores. I've just never seen them like to buy that were cheap enough to buy, right? And obviously, people, the mid-century homes have these as well. But yeah, so cool.
Yeah, Teresa's right. Great for St. Patrick's Day, even great for spring. Yes, so good. And they're not all scratched up. You know, sometimes when you do find these, they're very like scratched up or faded or have had a life. These are very vibrant and clear.
Yeah, they are clear. You will, if you look closely, you will find areas of rubbing because they just do. They get rubbed over time. But these ones, as lucite balls go, because I've had quite a few sets of grapes in my life, these are actually pretty good and pretty clear. And they don't have any internal fissures. A lot of times you'll get cracks in these balls. And it's like an entire line going across one of the balls. These are in really good condition. So thank you for your bids, ladies. I'm going to start that countdown. If anyone else is interested, the candles are coming with it. We're looking for 26 or more. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Gosh. And Bill, I forgot. Did you say the candles are coming with it, or they're just?
They are.
Rob. Okay.
I was just thinking, how cool would it be if you had this like in a low sort of bowl, and you put a lot of glass ornaments, round glass ornaments around it, and these were kind of like rising up out of it. Wouldn't that be neat?
So good.
That'd be good.
So there is the bid end, and Alexis got in right before the bid end with a bid of 27. So Alexis, these are yours for 27. Thank you so much.
All right, Laura.
Okay, here is something to go with. It's funny how we bring sort of similar things, right? This is to match Jason's crystal trees.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I almost got one of these over the weekend, but I couldn't afford it. Oh my God. These are good.
This is a set. This is
Oh, wow.
a little dear family.
Oh my God.
Aren't they sweet?
God,
So
yeah.
I'm gonna have to try to balance them because they're so cute together. The starting is 20 for this set.
For the set.
Yeah.
Oh my God. And I think the one I found over the weekend, believe it or not, I think it had an UNESCO.
Yeah, they're a Nesco. They're a Nesco.
Yeah.
They are a Nesco. I'll show you. I actually they came in the box.
Oh my God. Yeah. The one I found, believe it or not, they had $48 on the large one at the antique store I was at. 48
They're
just on that tall one.
These are super collectible.
They are. This is good. Oh my God. All three of them. This is amazing.
Okay, I'm making Mary Beth nervous. I'm gonna put them back down for a second. She's like over there sick, but she's raised up to tell me not to drop those.
Oh my gosh.
But let me show you really quick. Here's the box.
Okay.
But they just can't be packed well enough in the box.
Right.
You know,
Yep.
so and I don't think that it's that important for people to, you know.
Right.
I don't think that's collectible or anything, but they're Taiwan, they're a Nesco.
Yep. Yeah, these are good. These are good. Yeah. 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 And the nice part is that if you are not attracted to that little assemblage they have on, they just have it glued on. You can take that off because I've had a set of these without that on, and you can, yeah, you can, it's not pretty, but if you didn't like that on, you could remove that and just have crystal clear deer, or you could embellish them with something else.
So there's
What,
the
Bill?
big one.
What?
There's the
What?
medium one.
Fucking nonsense. You don't take those off.
I'm not saying that you take it off. I'm saying I've
You
seen
were
them
saying
once.
you could take them off.
Well, I am saying
That
if
is
you
what you were saying.
once somebody owns them, they can do what they want, Bill. If they want to take them off, they can take them off. I'm not recommending you do. I'm just saying you could. Oh my gosh. Sorry, Laura.
That's okay. Let's do the measurement on the big one. The big one is 7.5 inches
Right.
to the tip of his little horn there. And let's see, the middle one drops back down. I think you can tell scale wise.
Right.
But 6 inches. And the little baby is 5.
Ever. You never see the set of 3 of these together. Oh my God. So
I think
good.
they're so sweet.
They
And
are.
you're right, Jason. In my area, I routinely see these for $40 a piece.
Just for one. And you never see the whole gang of them. And I actually believe that some of these were sold through the Homeco company. I think that you could get them through Home Interior, that Enesco sold them through Home Interior. Yeah, I think they did. Yeah.
But I mean, if either you get these and you get some crystal trees, or you've got your crystal trees and you need these to go with them.
Yep, agreed.
Because they would all be so pretty together.
Agreed.
A rotating light base. Could you imagine?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Real good.
All right. Well, we are going to start counting down this little family. So if you guys want to use your just in case, now is the right time. You can't trust this lag. It has been better, but then it gets worse. So, all right, here we go. 20, 19. This is for all 3. 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Oh my gosh.
I think I want them now.
I do too. I was amazed that when she was just holding up one, I was like, oh, this is good. And then she was like, well, we have the other. And I'm like, oh my God. It's all of them.
Good.
They are good. So good. There's the bid end. So you had 2 bids at 72, but Patty had that just in case of 82. So Patty Rose gets the set for $73.
Thank you, Patty Rose, and thank you all for your bids. Thanks, Karen, for the bid end.
Oh gosh, I think I'm up next. I don't even have my next item up. So again,
you were
guys,
at the deer, weren't you, Jason?
I was amazed by the deer. So guys, thank you so much for hanging out with us. If you are not following everybody on the screen, please make sure you're following Fatbird Finds. Make sure you hang out with them on Friday nights for Flippin' and Sippin'. Make sure you're following Garden Guy Bill, and please give us a follow too. So I wanted to offer something that was non-holiday related, yet I felt it could fit into a non-traditional Christmas. So $25. This is a piece of Shawnee pottery. So Shawnee pottery, it's known as splatterware, or it's also known as their cameo. I've seen it described as cameo, and it is in it like a periwinkle style color. But I was thinking this reminded me of like snowfall outside. So it reminded me of snow. Also would be great. Thank you so much. I see you're 25. Thank you, Tammy. I thought this would be great in your mid-century decor. It's in very good condition. It is marked USA here on the bottom. Super 1950s, 1960s. There is slight discoloration. It was used, but it's down in on the inside of the vase. So it's really not too noticeable. We were able to clean it. But if you do look in a few separate little spots in those little cracks in there, you will see there was some dirt in there, but there are no chips at all to the top. It is a gorgeous piece of pottery. It measures 9 inches tall. So it's 9 inches tall. And then at the widest point, it comes in at 5 inches wide. And again, this is made by the company Shawnee Pottery, very mid-century, known potter. They were known for this splatter. You can see that it does have this little bit of texturing to it. It is in a periwinkle. So it is sort of like a purpley blue, gorgeous. And apparently you don't find this periwinkle that often. When I was doing the research, I can only find one in completed. You can also find it in, they did like a green. It was like a minty green. They did a pink. They actually, I think they did an off-white with this on it as well. But this periwinkle, didn't find a lot of examples of it. And they did do the same style in other pottery pieces, in smaller vases, and ashtrays, and all sorts of different pieces that they made. So if you wanted to collect it and add it into your decor, you could start with this gorgeous tall vase, and you could get other pieces to add to it. So again, it is Shawnee. There's no chips. There's no cracks. It is marked USA there on the bottom. Great for this time of the year. Great for all year. And again, 9 inches tall. It is 9 inches tall. It is a nice, large 1950s, 1960s style pottery vase. So we're in at 30. We're looking for 31 or more. Let's go ahead and do a countdown. We are doing just in case for active bidders. Tammy has it in at 30. So we are again looking for 31 or more. So let's count it down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. We're looking for 31 or more, or the bid end from Karen G. Thank you so much, Karen. And Holly for being our mods and backup tonight. Thank you so much. I see Tammy's just in case. Don't know if you're going to need it. See what this lag does for us. I love Shawnee pottery. Some of my favorite. All right. Tammy, you didn't need it. It's coming to you for $30. Thank you so much. All right, Bill.
And Jason, in case you didn't see that, Patty Rose will not be removing the gorgeous decorations from those deer.
Okay. All right, Patty. All right, Patty. I respect that.
One for Bill there.
All right, I'm going to start this at $30, and I brought a mystery tonight. I have a little mystery tin, this tasty cake tin with these little chefs out caroling, this kind of classic cookie tin under the lantern. And it has this little embellishment on it because Amy raised the bar at last week's sale by not just bringing a mystery box, but by making it pretty as well. So I decided I shrunk wrapped my tin.
Oh my gosh.
And then made this little assemblage at the top made by me with the little pixie ball on it. But what's in the tin is really interesting because it's one of our themes for the night. There are 15 gorgeous pieces of Christmas home co in this tin. Okay. In fact, 4 of the pieces don't fit in the tin. They'll be coming separately. So 15 pieces of home co for your home, all Christmas themed, all sweet, no duplicates. And they all go in this amazing tin, which in itself is a great piece to display at Christmas time. I have a couple of these and I really like putting them out. So it's a nice size tin. I didn't take it. Did I take a measurement? I think I did take a measurement. Yeah, it's 8 inches across and 3 inches top. And it literally, I can shake it. The home coat is so well packed in there that there's no movement at all, which is why I thought shrink wrapping it, although it's a little more glare than I thought it would be, is good. And again, a little bonus, pixie as well. So Bill, Amy inspired me to take it to the next level.
Bill, I'm amazed that you chose a tasty cake tin because there are folks throughout the country that have never had a tasty cake or even know what a tasty cake is because it's a Philadelphia tradition is what it is.
And how tasty is that cake, Jason?
Oh, it's tasty.
I know it is tasty. So I guess maybe that's why I have a couple of these because I guess they're more prevalent in our area, right?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. And actually, that's very collectible. They only released 2. That one right there, and then they have a smaller one with a plastic lid. Yep, I do too. Yep.
But this was an easy choice because I have 4 of these right now, so it was easy to share this one. I just told Jason last night I just became a unintentional holiday tin collector, but I'm going to stick with the blues and the whites and the silvers. Yeah, but so cute. I love the little lantern that they are sort of singing under.
I mean, this tin alone, Bill, this tin alone sells in the antique malls for $40. I mean,
but it's got a home. It's a home for home co. Right now, it's housing a bunch of really cute Christmas home co. 15 pieces of it on the inside. So thank you all for your bids. I'm going to start a countdown. If you're interested in getting in on the mystery,
that's so cute.
What's that?
That's just so cute.
It is.
I have to give Amy all the credit. It never occurred to me to decorate the mystery. So I went ahead and did it with some vintage, pine that I had around, and then this little guy. All right. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, thanks, Steve. That's sweet. Yeah, it's all unintentional in the beginning. Ugh. I can't complain about it. I love my collection. So what am I talking about? All right, just waiting on that bid end from Karen. Thank you all for your interest. So there it is. Thank you for the bid end, Karen. So Patty Rose, with your just in case of 52 and Small's bid of 52, this is coming to you for 52. Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Patty. All right, Laura.
That's adorable. That is so cute. You guys are outdoing yourselves tonight.
Bill, I don't know. I'm going to have to step it up for my mystery boxes now, too. Yep.
I'm going to bring my little tree out again and show you how cute. This is just for this one little girl here.
Oh my gosh, she's adorable.
So we're just going to start her at $12.
Okay.
I didn't want to put her choice with the other ones because I figure that, she would be quite a bit more than the other ones. So doesn't work out for choice if you kind of don't have similar values. So, but I think she's just gorgeous. Look at those eyelashes. This is Mary Beth's pick of the night. This is what she would show if she was selling with me. She does have this one little bitty place on her hat, but that's the only boo-boo that I see.
Yeah, and I think, Laura, she is a stockinette. No, she would be a fabric face that they painted like a Pose doll. She has the same face that the Pose dolls have.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's really collectible. She's good. With the yarn hair, nonetheless. Yeah, this is good.
She's so sweet. So what is she called, Jason? Teach me.
She is the same face as the Pose dolls. Like, those larger, like they have the long legs and they're bendable. They call them Pose dolls. Yes. And she would have the painted fabric face. So she'd have been the second generation after the stockinette faces. So they did the stockinette, then they graduated into this like almost oilcloth kind of face that they painted.
I'm with you. Yes.
So she's probably early to mid 60s.
Yeah.
She's good.
Yeah.
She's so cute.
And she's in good condition. You never find them that the color's this vibrant, even with that little mark on the cap. That's
she does have that little bitty mark right there.
And with the armature that are in these types, there's so many things you can do with them. You can have her hold a candy cane or a little gift. I mean, there's so many ways to pose them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does make it a lot better, right?
Yeah.
She's amazing.
Just like I had that tree. She sat right on that branch. Super, super simple.
Yeah, these are fun. I love these.
Okay, we've got several bids in, so let's count her down. And we will start with 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1.
Okay. Metal girl with a just in case. Excuse me. Lisa has a just in case. Yeah, she's really good. There's the bid end. So you had metal girl in with a just in case of 20, but Lisa Day had a just in case of 22. So Lisa Day for 21. For 21.
Thank you so much. Thanks for your bids, everyone. Thanks, Lisa.
So cute. All right, guys. My next round, it's going to be choice at $18, and it's $18 choice. And these are new old stock. I don't believe they've ever been used. They are the miniature shiny bright ornaments. So I have 3 of these little original boxes. So in essence, I always call this the twofer. So you're going to get the dozen miniature glass ornaments made by Shiny Bright. But then this is the non-traditional box. You normally don't see this. And I was excited because I was trying, Laura, I had told Bill, I was trying to do an all blue Christmas, but I got halfway there, especially with you guys' color being blue as one of your colors. Yeah. But I held on to these because these make great little decorative pieces. The box themselves, you know, they say Shiny Bright on them. Thank you, Peppermint Patty.
Cute. The
only issue is it's an original tape. So this is how they came from the factory. So there is an original tape mark, but the boxes are in very, very good condition. Thank you, Verlaine. I see you in at 19. So you can see they are miniature little glass ornaments for a small tree, or, you know, and then they are made by Shiny Bright. The staples might have a little discoloration, but these boxes are so fun to repurpose and to collect. And each box has just an array of ornaments in. So that was one I'll show you. Now I took the lid off of one. So that's what these look like. These little tiny are the little tiny ones. They're about 1 inch. Now that is reading silver, but that's actually a pink one. So that's a teeny tiny pink one. And then, like I say, each box has an array of colors. And it seems to be the colors that you get are gold, pink, maybe a pale, okay, it would be gold, silver, pink, red, green, and blue. So that's what you're going to get in each single box. So Patty, I see you're 20. Thank you so much. So there is one of them opened. The cellophane's a little loose in this one, but when you put it on, it looks fine. So again, these are new old stock in very good condition. The boxes, you know, you can feel that there's a little bit of aging to the box, but each one has a dozen. I don't want that to pop out. Has a dozen of those miniature little ornaments. And they're all a little different because these were still actually hand blown. So, and again, they do have their original tape on them, and it did make a little discoloration, but that's the way they were marketed and sold. So I have 3 boxes that you could choose from. You'll just want to let me know if you want 1, 2, or 3, and they look really good stacked together. You could open one and use it. Then when you're using the ornaments, you can use these fun little boxes as decor. And I do know a lot of people that recycle the boxes, and they do a little diorama inside. So if you wanted the ornaments, you could use the box for something else. And the boxes measure just about 4 3/4. So they're about 4 3/4, and they're about 3 1/2. So about 3 1/2. And then each one of the little glass ornaments are about 1 inch. So they're about 1 inch. So let's start a countdown. Patty is in at 20. We're looking for 21 or more, and I have 3 of them that you can choose from. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. And they all pretty much have a variation like that. Even though that one has 2 blue ones together, you're still going to get the pale pink one. And the pale pink one, you have to really look hard. First glance, you think it's silver, but it's a very light pink. So, Patty, I saw you're just in case, but you didn't need it. Patty, you get first choice at 20. All you got to do is let me know how many you want. Did you want 1, 2, or 3? And then Verlaine, you have backup. And then backup will be Peppermint Patty. And then that'll be the 3. So, Patty, you just, all of them, they're all yours, Patty. Congratulations and thank you. All righty, Bill.
Okay, so we have 2 more rounds, everyone, just to check in, just so everybody can know. And I have a choice round starting at $10, and I have some takers because I don't think we've seen any tonight. The first set I have is the adorable classic kissing Santa and Mrs. Claus. When they face one another, they are kissing. And as you can see, they're in a seated position. And this is the first time I've ever found the bench that goes with them because they are sitting on a bench. How sweet is that? So that is the first choice, and they're in great condition. No chips or cracks. Mrs. Claus is missing her. These are Taiwan. She's missing her Taiwan sticker at the bottom, but the remnants of it are still there. The second choice are the classic Lefton snow people. And if you don't know, this design from Lefton comes in a variety of other what am I looking for? Pieces. There's a napkin holder. I think I sold the napkin holder last week. There are candle holders. There's a planter. So it's a really classic snow person designed by Lefton. All 4 shakers do still have their stoppers. So it's choice for the Santas on the bench or the snow people. And I do like turning Mrs. Claus around to sit on the side. It makes her look a little coy when Santa is kind of bending over for his kiss. And the bench is such that she sits really nicely both ways. So I really like it. Oh,
Metal Girl,
that's
yep.
right. She did get it. That's right. I have the candle holders too, just not tonight. I have this whole set in my own collection. I love the face on these snow people, and I love their noses. You have to look really closely because sometimes these noses get banged up. Oh, Karen, thank you for that promo. I appreciate that. So yeah, and the Santa and Mrs. Claus are really cute too, and so fun to find the bench still with them. So many times you see these and people think that they're shelf sitters, and while they could be shelf sitters, and I have a bunch of shakers that are supposed to be on the bench that I use as shelf sitters, but it is fun to find the bench. All right, I'm going to go ahead and start a countdown. So if you are interested, now is the time to get your bids in or your just in cases on choice for Santas or the snow people. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Gosh, Bill, I can't believe you got the bench for Mr. and Mrs. Claus.
I know, isn't it crazy? When's the last time you've seen one? Yeah.
It's been a long time. A long time.
All right, so Metal Girl, you have first choice at 25. I have a feeling you want to add the snow people to your collection, but just confirm. And if the Santas are still left and you're interested, Teamy, just let me know. And if you didn't want the Santas, it's absolutely fine to pass. But if you did, they are yours. So that's what I suspected. Metal Girl is taking the snow people. Teamy, if you wanted the Santas at 16, just let me know and they're yours.
All right. And Miss Laura, how much?
Okay, we're just gonna start this at $8.
Okay.
I have this little lot of 4 little tiny flock Santas. I'm anxious to see how you guys are gonna feel about these. I think they're adorable, but look how teeny tiny they are.
These are good. These are fun. I love these. These are some of my favorite.
I'll show you up close, but just for scale, I wanted you to see how little they are, on this little tree. Aren't they sweet?
They're so adorable.
Okay, let me take one off and show it to you.
I love their bellies.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So,
and oh my God, I love it. Yeah. This is kitsch at its finest, guys. The fact that they use like a bump chenille for the beard, the eyes are never symmetric. The fact that the little nubbin arms are the same size as his cute little nubbin legs, like, oh my gosh, so
Isn't
good.
that great?
Yeah.
Here, I'll take off one at a time and show you just to get the full effect of all of them.
Oh, Bill, did you read what Metal Girl said?
Yeah, that's sweet. That
is so sweet.
I love it when we have reasons for collecting our vintage.
Yes.
This little guy has a little bit of flocking missing.
And
but
these were
old.
Well, and these were actually marketed in some arenas. They wanted you to use these as package ties, and then they would have doubled. I guess you gifted it, and then you were supposed to use them as ornaments. So yeah,
right.
I love these.
There's him.
My gosh, and of course they gave Santa blue eyes, which I love.
I know, me too.
Adorable.
He's so jolly.
And again, gang, this isn't choice. This is on all 4 of these. So Trendalin, we see your 8, but if you're interested, you'd have to come in at 9 for them. Oh my gosh. Oh my God. And these are great for crafting projects too, to reuse.
Oh, Lindy's right. They would be good in an advent calendar because they would fit.
Oh yeah.
Oh, they would.
They would.
Jamie, Mid-Century Wasted, at her sale today, she sold, instead of a mystery box, she sold a mystery advent calendar.
That's a great
I
idea.
saw that.
Yeah, and she had
Yes.
a great big pretty box, and then she had really cute old vintage boxes to put each piece in, and then wrapped in ribbons with day 1, 2, 3, 4.
That's so
like
neat.
that. And so if you guys want to do your own one of those, this is perfect for that.
Agreed. Oh, these are so cute.
Now they are old, so I'll just remind you that there's a tiny bit of flocking missing in a couple spots, mostly on the back. This little guy doesn't have any missing.
I just can't. And these are good. These are good on those miniature trees. But if you do a big tree and you have those tiny little spots that you can't fill, that's what, because I had these as a kid. We'd always fill in those little tiny spots with these little guys on our tree. Yeah.
You know what I used to use for that, Jason? And I can't find them anywhere. I wish I had them just for the nostalgia of it. But we had little plastic glow-in-the-dark ones.
Oh, okay.
And they'd be shaped like an ornament or a tree or something like that. I loved those things as a kid.
Yep, me too. And
We
then
would
they
hide
also
them
did,
all in the tree.
and then they did snowflakes in that same kind of glow in the dark plastic too.
Yeah.
Yep, I love them.
All right. Thank you so much for your bids, everybody. And we will start to count these little cuties down. So you're getting all 4 of them. I thought I could hold all 4, but I can't. Maybe I can. Okay. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. They look cute all together.
They do.
13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Oh, there's Jamie. She's here.
Yep. And she said she's working on more, I think. I think I read that. Yep, she's making some right now.
Yeah, they're so cute. What a cute idea.
It is. All right, there's your bid end. So Patsy had a just in case of 23, but it looked like Timmy had the highest bid at 15. So they go to Patsy M for $16. And just
Okay, Patsy. Thank you so much. Thanks for your bids, everybody.
All righty, guys. My next item is on a piece of mid-century pottery made by Hagar, and it is on this very mod mid-century style deer. Now, I did add the little bow to him or her today. This one's unique. I couldn't find any examples of this. Now, this is the deer face that Hagar uses, and I am almost certain this is made by Hagar, but I believe that it was attached to something at one point. They did make these little ones and attach them to ashtrays or planters.
Yeah.
So I believe that he's come. I actually had a chartreuse one I sold a few months ago and held on to him until closer to Christmas. I do believe. Hello, Sandra. How are you? So good to see you, Sandra. I believe he became disconnected from his planter, but I kind of like that because I like him more as a separate little figurine. So I can take the bow off, but it's just the very long neck deer. And I thought the bow gave it a fun little pop. So it has this great mid-century style face. You can see the eyes, you can see the body and the way it sits. So it's a tiny little, very Christmassy style reindeer for your Christmas decor. And he measures 5.5 inches tall by about 5 inches wide. So if anybody's interested, $28. It is Hagar Pottery, which is a great mid-century company. There you can see the details of the hoofs and the legs. Try to get some of the glare off of that. And I did tie a bow to him. He doesn't have any damage to his neck. He's a super cute little, just a cute little deer that I thought would look great in your display. If you guys, sometimes folks that do mid-century Christmas decor, they keep it very minimal. So I thought this little guy would be just great if you mixed him in with your swung vases or just used him as a little topper, maybe top of your mantle, maybe mixed him in with your flock of deer. But again, he's just a super unique piece of Hagar pottery. And again, I believe he would have been attached to a planter and has become disattached. So I kind of like that because I like him more as a figurine. It might be a little harder to fit the planter in somewhere. So for that, reason, I don't see him that often. So I do feel that, bringing him at $28, especially being Hagar pottery, is a very fair price. So I'll show you. I can move the bow down a little bit. I don't want to take away from him, but you have this great, get the glare off. You can see that great mid-century face. And they used the same exact style deer face in a larger planter. And he had like his hoof kicked out a little bit. Then they have one kind of cross-legged like this, kind of, sitting down. But how great would this look? What were you going to say, Bill?
There's a TV lamp as well.
There is. You're right. There is. And I do think that because Hagar actually did a bunch of TV lamps that were wooden television lamps, and then they would have attached these, their pottery pieces to them. So, Laura, thank you. I see you in at 28. Leanne, we're looking for 29 or more. And again, I can take the bow off, but I thought the bow just looked really cute. I thought it made him look very, very Christmassy. So Leanne is in at 30. Thank you so much. And this is Hagar pottery. It is in their gorgeous, like an emerald hunter style green. And I love how fluid this is, where you can see where they thinned it out a little bit, the color. So it gave it some more detail, some more dimension, no chips, no cracks, no repairs. And you can see he is a long neck deer. I just gave him that piece of ribbon because I thought, I don't know. I was feeling inspired by Amy or Bill today and wanted to add a little extra to my little Hagar deer. So let's start a countdown. What were we going to say, Bill? I didn't know you. I thought maybe he was going to say something. So 31 or more, and counting it down just in case if you were an active bidder. So 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. I also needed to bring a deer because if you're selling with Mary Beth and Laura, you have to bring a deer. It's in your contract, just like when you sell with Anam or Amy. You have to. You have to. So thank you all for the bids. There's the bid end. So Leanne, congratulations. He's yours for $30. All right, Bill.
Okay, last round, everyone, and we're gonna end with some Homeco. So Jason, this is gonna start at $20.
Okay.
And I have Santa's Little Helpers here. I have two Homeco helpers, the elves. The one reading the book, the instructions on how to make the toys, and then the one with the hammer making the little sailboat. And if you're familiar with these, and Jason and I found these when I was with Jason, and we had a conversation. If you're familiar with these Homeco elves, these don't look like the ones you typically see. The Homeco elves are always bisque, or at least until now, we thought they were always bisque. And at first, we thought maybe these were hobbyist pieces. But in fact, they are actual Homeco. They are numbered on the bottom. And the best that Jason and I can think is that these are actually the original, because these are actually glazed, these are the original Homeco ones. And then they made the bisque ones a little bit later. So yeah, $20 for these guys. If anyone is interested in adding a little of the classic Homeco Santa's Helper Pixie Elf to their collection. They're in great condition. There's a tiny little, again, these are glazed, so we're going to see some of those things we see with the older pieces. Yeah, they look early to me too.
Yeah.
There's a little, right next to my nail, there's a little bit of paint loss there. But so fun. So fun. I don't think there was any other condition issues. And they are numbered on the bottom. You don't see a Homeco stamp on the bottom. There's a sticker on the back of this one, but they're numbered on the bottom.
Bill, I just have to show you. This is what Heather. That's the exact.
Oh, right.
Created.
I remember when you got that one. So that's the same kind of glaze as this one. Yeah.
Uh-huh. You see, she put the little knife on the back.
Oh my gosh.
That's so cute.
So good.
It's so cute. But yeah, they
So
are definitely Homeco.
Yeah, they are Homeco.
Yeah.
They're definitely Homeco. So if anyone is interested, you get the whole set for $20.
The original Murder Elf.
Yep, he's there. He's also coming with this set if anyone's interested.
Oh, yeah, look at that.
Yeah, he's there. He was a little surprised at the end.
Gosh.
So Fatler Murder Elf is right there in the middle.
Yep. You got a camera.
We're good. We're good.
They were getting a little nervous hanging out together with the murder elf.
The one on the log is a little wobbly. The one on the log's a little wobbly.
Gotcha.
They're so sweet.
Oh, look at all the knives that Ruthie's throwing. All right, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Looks like Karen is in at 20. Thank you,
Yep.
Karen.
Yep.
So if anyone else is interested, now is the time. 20, 19, 18, 17, here it goes again, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. Murder elves can fall, but they keep getting back up.
No keeping them down, Bill. No keeping them down.
Yeah, so sweet. All right, just looking for the bid end from Holly. And that's the thing, when Jason and I found the murder elf with this, I mean, we see the ones that don't have the knife all the time now, but somebody went around and bought all the ones with the knives. They're so hard to find.
They are.
I love how you just pop that up at the end. That's so cute.
Yeah, it's cute, right? So fun. And actually, Jason and I were talking about these for probably 5 minutes before I turned it around and actually saw that the Homeco stamp was on the butt. I don't see Holly's bid end. Do you guys see it?
No, I don't either. I don't know if she got filtered or got kicked out or had a situation.
Yeah, this is a story about how people can make something popular, wickedly popular, that, people just thought is something that was common. Thank you, Holly. We see it this time. So Karen, congratulations. These are yours for 22. Murder Elf and his friends are heading to Canada.
Nice.
All right, Laura.
Nice. I keep going back and forth about what I wanted to end with here, but this is pretty cute. So, Jason, if you don't mind, $12.
You got it.
And she's just a little tiny thing, but I think you guys are really going to like her.
Oh my stinking gosh. She's fantastic.
Look at her. There she is sitting on her little pine cone. And I don't know what the cardboard still has a staple in it, but I guess it's just a little, that's just to make her stand up. But
they were stapled to another piece of cardboard initially, and they usually came in threes.
Ah, I love sewing with you guys. You're so knowledgeable. Her little hanger is in her hand there, but it'll come out.
Oh my gosh. All that chenille and the spun heads. The spun head. This is phenomenal.
Yeah, and she's got her little felt hat.
But these hair curly cues are everything. I love it. It's so
yeah.
cool.
Isn't that sweet?
Agreed. My God.
Yeah, good point, Jamie. I won't put Murder Elf on the customs form.
Yeah, that might not go very well.
No.
Ruthie, I knew you would like this. Ruthie's saying this is totally epic. I knew she would love that.
Oh my gosh. And the coloring on this looks so good. Like no fading, no weirdness, like no stains. It looks very good and clean.
Yeah, and she's just tiny, of course. See, she's very tiny. But yeah, she's in really good shape. She sits right up there.
Oh my gosh. I want to go back to the 5 and dime store times when you could walk in and see these and buy these originally.
All right. Well, thank you guys for your bids. And I'm just going to start counting her down. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10. She looks so funny on that pine cone. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end.
Yeah, Sandra, I see something else too. I have a feeling I know what she's talking about.
So whimsical. Love them. Love them. All right. So Ruthie had a straight bid of 15. Patty Rose had a just in case of 19. So Patty Rose for $16. She's coming to you.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Congratulations. All righty, gang. My last item is going to start at $20. Now, I did some research on this piece. I have one of these wooden nativity carousels that spins, from the heat of the candle will make the propellers spin at the top. I don't believe that this is made in Germany. I don't believe it's made in Switzerland. I believe that this is more like a made in Taiwan piece, but that's just the best that I could find and examples of it. So $20 if anybody's interested. It's in very good condition. Let me take the propeller off the top here so I can show you. The weird part is that the one propeller doesn't have any of the design on it. So all of it has this like poinsettia flower design on the propellers. One of them doesn't have anything on it. I don't know if that's supposed to be. I don't know if that's a manufacturing defect. I'm not sure at all, but one of them doesn't have it on. Okay, so there's your propeller part. I'll show this to you in two pieces because it's so large. When it's together, it measures 14 inches tall and is about 8 inches wide. So then each one of these little candle holders, they do come out. Okay, so they'll come out for shipping. Let me take it all apart because when I flip it upside down, I don't want any of these pieces to fall out. So everything is intact. Again, I do not believe that this is one of the German ones. I believe it's maybe made in Japan or Taiwan. So you have inside the nativity. So you can see you have Mary, Jesus, and Joseph in there. You do have the wise men that go completely around. And you do have one. Yes. So let me double check. You have the three wise men, and you have the angels up here on top. So it's in very good condition. No damage issues. The paint is superb. But again, here is your bottom. So again, in some of the research I did, the bottom on this does not lead me to believe that this would be one of the German style ones or one of the ones made in Sweden or anything. So let me get in here close. You can see the great details on their faces. You can see the wise men are in here, and then you can see that they have the one wise man walking the camel. No damage, no issues at all. Just a super unique piece if you guys do mid-century, if you guys collect nativities. Even Joseph here has his original little metal staff in here on the inside. So let me hold it like this. I want to put a piece of paper behind it so you guys can see everything in there. There's even a little wooden Christmas tree there on the inside. Great details on the piece, but again, there's no stamps on it, nothing like Steinbach or anything like that. So you can see the wise men. And then here, let me flip this around here so you can see in the back. They even have this really, really neat mid-century style tree there. Again, the wise men. And then again, if you guys aren't familiar with these were centerpieces that you would use. And then you would have the candles down below here. And then the heat would rise up and it would cause the propellers to spin around. And that basically just sits right there on that rod right there. And then that's how it works. So you have the angels again with their horns singing. I just think it's a really, really unique piece. It does give me a feel of some mid-century decor. I do know sometimes folks collect different nativities, and then each one of these is where you could pop in the little candle, and then they do slide into, let me find the slot here so I can show you. So they just pop in there just like that. And it is a lacquered wood. So it is a lacquered wood. But again, it's not the high lacquered wood because I've sold different pieces that were German, like Steinbach, some of the smokers and things. This just has a thinner style wood, and it just has, you can just tell the way it is finished. Wings, thank you. I see you in at 20. You can just tell the way it's finished that it isn't. I just want to make sure everybody's aware that I do not believe that this is German. But they are. You're right, Robert. They are a German tradition. So, but again, I will disassemble it so you'll get all the pieces, and then all those propellers pop in, and then I will make sure to wrap up all of those. Now, all those small pieces, they're glued on. So all those are glued. And then, of course, when the heat makes the propeller move, you have the movement here on the inside of the wise men around the Holy Family. So let's go ahead and do a countdown. It doesn't seem like I have any more interest. So it's my last round. Wings is in at 20. We're looking for 21 or more. And this measures 14 inches tall when it's together. So, and 8 inches wide. So 21 or more, counting down from 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bid end. You're right, Jamie. Yes. And I did not mention the fact that they are supposed to look like windmills too. So they are steeped in history. I will be honest, I don't know a ton about these. I've never had any in our collection. So Dusty Moose, I see you're 22. Wings had a just in case of 35. So that means Wings, it's coming to you for $23. All right, guys, we did it. We did it. All right. Thank you guys so much.
Last
Bill.
night, it was so cute.
Bill, I think we have a recap, sir. Oh, you're right. You're right, Laura. It would. It would. All right.
Yeah, I think we have a quick recap. I think I'm the only one who has anything. So we'll do this quickly. So we're going to show anything that wasn't claimed earlier one more time in case you weren't here, you wanted to think about it. If you're interested, while we're briefly describing the item, you can pop a bid down into the chat. And if you're the only bidder, we'll do a quick countdown and it goes to you. If we see multiple bids, I'll start a quick countdown quickly so that we can move this along. So the first item I had was that really gorgeous $26, if anyone's interested, was the really gorgeous California Pottery Maurice of California planter, the 18-inch planter with the gold leafing on it underneath the glaze. No chips or cracks, just really good condition. So if you're interested in this item, you could write 26 planter. The second item I had was this lot for $60. This lot of really interesting Japan sort of putz-like houses. It's sort of like a little railroad community. So $60 for the houses. As you can see, many of the windows are blown out, as is typical with the putz houses. They all have holes in the back to insert lights if you're interested. They all have the signs on the roofs to say what they are. So $60 for the houses. And then I did have one more set of salt and pepper shakers, the little kissing Santa couple, $10, didn't get claimed. If anyone is interested in that. And they have their little bench. So you can write $10, salt and pepper, or Santa. And that's all. I think I was the only one, right?
Laura, did you have anything?
No, I don't think I have anything.
Nope, I didn't either. Gang, if anybody's watching this on a replay, you got Karen wanting your kissing Santa.
Thank you,
If
Karen.
anyone's watching this on a replay, please make sure you reach out to Bill. I'm sure if you email him and you let him know that you watched this on a replay and you're interested in either those houses or the planter that he had, like the weeping gold pottery piece that he had, just reach out to him and I'm sure he'll make arrangements to get you invoiced and sell it to you. So again, gang, thank you all for hanging out with us here tonight. It was really, really fun. And we didn't promote it all that much. And it was our anniversary 1 year of doing this. Thank you so much, Karen Gillette, for being our official mod and bid ender. Thank you, Holly, for backing her up. We couldn't do it without our mods. We appreciate you so much. Thank you so much. And Laura, thank you so much for hanging out. And so sorry Mary Beth wasn't feeling up to par tonight, but
I know she's sorry to have to have missed out.
that's all right. We'll have you ladies on again at some point, and I'm sure she'll be feeling better. So what are you guys up to now? What's your next thing? Are you guys off? Tell everybody what you guys are doing next. Where can they find you and Fatbird Finds next?
Okay, I think that we are a little bit on hiatus for the month of December. We are, as far as the flipping and sipping on Friday nights goes, we are taking the month of December off for that. I know that we all have all these parties and Christmas things and traveling and all that kind of stuff. And people also hate that they have to miss out. So we are just taking those few weeks off, but we will be back with bells on, as they say, in January. And we should restart our podcast in January. And I even have a little craft channel that I think I'm going to start up. Yes, at the first of the year. So just coming up, I think that you'll just have to watch our Instagram and our community tab, because we will pop into a few sales for December, I'm sure. And we will probably just do some pop-up lives. And so we're just kind of winging it for December.
Well, Laura, I won't speak for Bill, but if you ever need anybody to craft with on a live or anything, I would be interested in that. So
nice.
Keep me in mind. Maybe Bill would be interested. We could do. No, you don't want to craft. No, come on.
No, I'm just thinking she might need an insurance policy if we come on.
That is so great. You guys don't think so, but I'm going to hold you to that.
No, we want you to. Honestly, we want you to hold, because actually, yeah, I don't show it all that much, but I got a couple crafting skills up my sleeve,
Nice.
so I would think it would be fun. So
good to know.
Count us in if you're booking
folks.
as
well.
So that
Very
would
nice.
that would be fun. So gang, we made it really easy for you. If by chance, and I know you are, if you aren't following Fatbird Finds, the links to their whatnot, in case they do an impromptu whatnot sale, and your YouTube channel and the Instagram is all linked down below. So please make sure you give them a follow. And thank you guys for being on with us again. So
thank you. It's our pleasure.
I'm sure we'll be doing stuff together in 2024. So
and happy anniversary.
Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Like, we didn't even promote it all that much either. So, all right, Mr. Bill, since you've been stuck with me for 1 year, what do you have coming up this week? You got a busy agenda. You got to be.
Well, I mean, as Laura said, I'm going to be slowing down in December too.
Yeah, me too.
But having said that, I have a sale every day this week except for Wednesday.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's the mad rush for Christmas before we can get get some things out that people want before we all take a break and while the postal system is still working. So tomorrow I am doing a pop-up sale over on Instagram with my buddy Brian from Mid-Century Mister, and we're doing a inventory reduction sale. We both have a lot of Christmas that we want to get into people's homes. Everything is a start bid of $5 or less. So you can find us on Instagram tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern. And I think for all three of us, if you're not following us on Instagram, that's the best way to get our schedules and our previews, because I have another sale on Instagram at 5 o'clock on Thursday, my weekly sale. And then the Valentinos, the four guys are getting together again on Friday night at 8 o'clock for a Deck the Halls music themed sale of Christmas.
Oh, that's fun.
So, yeah, there's every round is going to be inspired by a different classic music song from the holidays.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. So I will be back Wednesday night here on Mother Tucker's for Fantastic Finds with my Kitsch sister, the one and only, named her Amy. Everything you see behind me, that will be available. I'm really excited to offer up that satin Santa. Like that satin Santa, he's a pillow. And the beard is actually feather, I believe. It's a really neat piece. So I'll be back on Wednesday night with my Kitsch sister, named her Amy, at 8 p.m. Eastern for Fantastic Finds. And we have some incredible community share. We have some Christmas things to share that some folks have sent in to us. So we always end the sale with that. So please stick around for that. Then Bill alluded to the fact that the Valentinos will be over on Instagram on Friday night at 8 p.m. So if you guys want to venture on over there to see us, the four of us will be over there. And the Valentinos are, again, of course, Bill, me, our friend Brian of Mid-Century Mister, and John of Everyday Holiday Display. So please give all those two other fellas a follow. And then we are going to round out. We were doing pop-ups here on Mother Tucker's on Saturday nights at 8 p.m. We're going to do one more pop-up this year, and then we're going to call it quits. So we have a surprised guest, and it's going to be myself and Garden Guy Bill this Saturday at 8 p.m. So come on over and see us.
Fun.
This Saturday night at 8 p.m. We are going to have Christmas, and you guys will have to make sure you're following us to see the promos on who our special guest is going to be. We're really excited to have them hang out with us, and I'm sure they're anxious to be with us here on YouTube. So again, Laura, thank you guys so much. Make sure you tell Mary Beth we want her to feel better. Bill, thank you for sitting shotgun with me for one full year. And we'll see you guys on the next one. So till then, we hope you, what did I miss, Bill?
Karen wants us to remind everyone about when we're invoicing. I will be invoicing by the end of the day on Wednesday.
Yes.
Mine's going to be on Thursday.
And mine will be on Saturday. And like I always say, that means you have an open box for me. If by chance you purchase something tonight and with the holidays, if you want it sent sooner, all you have to do is email me. We can package it and get it invoiced within 24 hours. And then once it's paid, we ship next day. So don't ever feel obligated that you need to keep an open box with me. You can close it immediately after the sale. All I need is an email from you to do so. So, all right, guys, that's going to do it for us. 1 year under our belt, Bill. Hopefully many more to come. And everybody, you have a very, very good night. And I'll see you back here on Wednesday. Take care, everybody. Have a good week. Have a good week, everybody.